Are you playing something, Randy?
Not playing?
Nothing. I can't hear anything. It's totally silent. Does anybody else hear it? Am I crazy? Maybe I'm going crazy. It's a good time to check. Anybody let me know? Am I going crazy? I don't hear anything. Completely silent. Yes. Debbie hears buzzing. Sin, can you guys hear me though? Oh dear. That's it. Throw the whole show away. We're done. Goodbye.
Thanks for coming, y'all. Bye.
Thanks for coming.
What
Bye.
the hell? This whole time.
Thanks for coming. Bye.
Y'all couldn't hear that. Are you
Nothing,
serious?
girl. Nothing. Promise. Yes, I promise. Yes.
All right, see. Anything?
Nothing, girl. Nothing.
What? I bet I know. Hold on. Hold on.
All
Everybody
right.
hold that
We're
thought.
holding.
Everybody hold.
Everybody go hold.
Pretend like everybody pretend this is not happening.
Undo.
Maybe it's on my Bluetooth. I don't know. Okay. All right. All right.
I bet it is in your Bluetooth somewhere. Probably playing out in your stereo somewhere. Playing in your AirPods out in the car.
Y'all can't hear it. None. Y'all are not hearing anything right now.
Nothing, babe. Not a thing. Just you. Oh wait, I heard a little tiny something.
What does this microphone down here mean?
Did you look in your settings? Go in your settings and see what your audio output is.
Okay.
Okay, like click on your settings, go to audio. There's a mic and a speaker. What do they say?
Mic and speaker. It's canceling echo. Maybe that's why.
No, mine's cancels echo too. What does the mic say? Is it default or
Yeah.
is it
Yeah.
built-in speaker? Is it your built-in speaker? Okay, and your speaker is it your built-in?
Default is it's my microphone. Can you hear that?
I can, yes. And what's your speaker?
Speaker. Communication speaker. It said it was default. What is it supposed to be?
I think default. Well, it depends on what you're using. For me right now, I'm using my headset, so mine's set to my headset. But when I need to play a clip, I have to set it to my built-in because otherwise y'all won't hear it.
Important. Do not turn this off unless you have high quality microphone and wearing headphones. What? All right, now see if y'all can hear this. Did you hear that?
No,
Anything?
nothing wrong. You want to send it to me? I can
I
see if I
give
can
up.
play it.
It's already ruined. Okay, it's just it's ruined. Never mind. Hey, everybody.
You're ruining
Hey.
it. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so they are absolutely refusing to let us honor Coolio in any way. It feels like to me. That's
Yeah,
how I feel.
it's feeling personal. It feels like a personal attack at this point. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no. But let me tell y'all something. When this song came out, I had a Grand Am with surround sound, and I pimp drove that bitch when that song was on.
Okay, what song though? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Gangster's Paradise.
Oh, come on. We've got here. Let's pull it up in YouTube or something. We'll play
That's
that.
what I had it from. That's what. Okay, so let me try it this way.
Here, I'll pull it up in YouTube and we'll play it. All right.
Okay, or I
Here.
can play. I should have just
No,
done
I
it off
got
my
it.
phone.
I got it. I got it. I got it.
Okay.
Because yours will glitch anyways.
Yeah, glitching shit. Shit.
That's right. Okay, hang on a second. I messed up.
It did the
Here.
same thing for mandolin. What is going on? Coolio is like from the heavens saying, "Don't."
You're not allowed to play my stuff. Okay, tell me when you're ready so we can hit play on this bad boy.
It won't show my picture or anything like it. This look, if I can, okay, go.
Add me, girl. Let's honor this man the way he needs to be honored. Can you hear it?
You know it's glitchy for me.
You want to tell me what this is all about?
Is that Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah, she was in the movie.
The valley of the shadow of death. I take a look at my life and realize there's nothing left. Cause I've been blasting and laughing so long that even my mama thinks that my mind is gone. But I ain't never crossed a man that didn't deserve it. Me be treated like a punk, you know that's unheard of. You better watch how you're talking and where you're walking, or you and your homies might be lying and chalk. I really hate the trip, but I gotta low. As they croak, I see myself in the pistol smoke. Fool, I'm the kind of G the little homies wanna be like, on my knees in the night, saying prayers in the street light. Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. Look at the situation they got me facing. I can't live a normal life. I was raised by the street, so I gotta be down with the hood team. Too much television watching got me chasing dreams. I'm an educated fool with money on my mind. Got my 10 in my hand and a gleam in my eye. I'm a loped out gangster, set tripping banker. And my homies is down, so don't arouse my anger. Fool, death ain't nothing but a heartbeat away. I'm living life, do or die. What can I say? I'm 23 now, but will I live to see 24? The way things are going, I don't know. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we heard? Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of the night living in the gangster's after minute, hour after hour, everybody's running, but half of them ain't looking what's going on in the kitchen. But I don't know what's cooking. They say I got to learn, but nobody's here to teach me. If they can't understand it, how can they reach me? I guess they can't, I guess they won't, I guess they front. That's why I know my life is out of luck, fool. Been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We've been spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. We keep spending most of the night living in the gangster's paradise. Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we heard are you and me? Tell me why are we so blind to see that the one we heard are you and me?
Ooh, that was nice. That was good. I like that song.
I didn't even get to hear it.
What? You didn't hear any of
my
that?
No, I'm in here texting Jim like turn something off, anything. It was just like in and out, in and out, in and out. It's a bad internet
Oh
night.
man.
Yeah, it sucks. I mean, ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I thought that you were rocking
It's
out
not
with me the whole time. I'm sitting
no
there rocking out like, yes, Lord, this is great. Yes. You got nothing. I'm so sorry.
nothing. That's why I'm
That's
like, I hate my internet. I'm over there typing. Just I can't get my picture to show up. Hey, Joanne Dallas. Hey, everybody. I know, look, very, very low budget production here. Sorry.
well, it was nice though. I mean, I
I
heard
love
the
that
parts I heard were
song.
nice. At
Yeah,
least we got it. We got it going.
right. Yeah. So this week in YouTube, it's been something. I have held this in. Uh,
What? You're cutting out.
I was dancing. To myself. What's cutting out?
You were for a second, but it might have been my problem, not yours.
It could be me. I may have to go and
You're good now.
reboot.
You're good now. You're good now.
Okay. Not at all, St. Elmo's. It's not blowing me around at all. I don't some nights my internet is just wonky.
So, do
And
they know why Coolio passed away? Do we know what he passed away from or what happened?
word on the streets, cardiac arrest, but I don't know if they have got given a yeah, I had to change it, Monroe, to an old picture.
Cardiac
Um
arrest? Isn't he young?
he yeah,
Gosh,
let me
that
see.
seems
Let me
young.
see. That may not be though. Um cause of death. Do we know? Cardiac arrest.
Damn. 59. That just feels
Yeah.
young to me. Wow. Well, God rest his soul.
Yeah, it is young. 59 is young. Listen, for me, if they're not 90 or above, they died young.
Right?
Yeah.
59 is
But
young.
yeah.
Well, God
They
bless
tried
him.
for 40 minutes to bring him back. Oh. Hi, Shell. Science girls here. There's been 2 clone accounts of Diane, and she's wrong. They're not going to her channel.
Yeah, they're not going to
So
her channel. And please
it's
keep
no
them
lie.
coming because every time they come in, we grab the link, we pass it around to everybody so they get blocked off
Uh-huh.
everybody's channel all at the same time. So please, by all means, keep coming so we can block
Yeah.
all of them, and I can block them off my channel too.
Yeah.
I love it when they all come in at the same time and show all their troll accounts. Like I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
Just pick you off one by one. It's perfect.
So we'll just hop right in. We got Michelle, MGL goes live over there. That's what I want to talk about first, or missing my dad. I've been drinking, to be honest. Carrie, I'm not going to judge you for drinking. I bet you I'll have a couple tomorrow.
I'm not going to judge you either, Carrie. Just please be careful, sweetheart.
Yeah.
Just please.
Yeah, be careful. It's hard. Death is hard.
Yeah. Yeah. No judgment.
It's getting
No
crazy.
judgment here.
Are you okay, Prickly Pear? Hi, Jana.
How is everyone dealing with the hurricane? Is
Yeah.
anyone missing? Anyone not accounted for? Like, do we know where? Has everyone checked in to let us know you're okay?
Mom Monroe can't handle that lady at all. Oh, Ash, I have so much to say. Buckle in. I have a lot to say tonight.
You're safe. Okay, good, Monroe. I'm sorry, Carrie.
Hey, gentleman, Jack.
Hey, Teresa. Good to see you.
Good. Safe. Teresa and AMD. Monroe is safe. It's
Kit Kat's safe. Good.
oh no, Prickly Pear.
Hey, Janet. Good to see you.
Good, Miss Leah. Where your grandma? Well, you better believe.
Good, Miss Leah. I'm glad to hear that.
Yes. Hey, Janet. Oh, good, Coco Loco. Are you close to the? You don't have to tell me where you live. Are you close to it?
Hey, CCK, how are you, sweetheart?
Hey,
And
Cece.
Janet, I'm glad you're safe. I haven't heard much of anything as far as like,
Okay, Charlie. Good, 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 good.
I don't know. I don't want to say that, but I so far I'm hearing most people are pretty okay. So hopefully that continues, and certainly continued prayers out to everyone.
Yes. Okay, so am I cutting out or are you cutting out? I need to know before I hop right into this. Hey, Stitchy girl, talking to hubby about next year's guard. I love your life. The eye came close to us today. Oh, Coco. Can
That's
y'all
so
hear me?
sweet. I can hear you
Okay.
now. Yeah, I can hear you.
We found Tonic and he was okay. He spent time on a roof. We may not be best buds, but I was truly worried about him for a bit there.
Oh,
Mm.
wow. God, like 45 messages just all popped up at once. I'm so sorry. Okay. We found Tonic. He was okay. He spent time on a roof. We may not be best buds, but I was truly worried about him for a bit there.
Hi,
Yeah, I just want everyone to be okay.
I love you. Radar. Aaron. It was a scary big storm. Hey, Anonymous. I'm going to grow weird and special veggies next year, Stitching Girl. I really am. Hey, Crazy Daisy. Yeah, Carrie. I don't. It's something you never get over. Time makes it more bearable. That's all I can say.
Yeah. Okay, Shell. Thank you. Thanks for letting us know.
Tomatillos. Remind me next year. Now, don't let me forget all this stuff because I will. Was Tonic on Sanibel? The devastation was unbelievable. I don't know.
There's another one.
Yeah,
Yay.
grab that link.
Grab that link. They're
Golly. Whoever's cloning this is just an absolute racist piece of shit.
so stupid too because they keep coming in here. All of
Yeah.
they're just getting blocked picked off one by one. Da da da.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure
All
we're
right.
throwing these in Discord where we can all block
I
them.
got him. Yep, I got it.
Okay.
I got it. I'll drop it in there right now.
Good, Aaron. Good. Spoon tomatoes are great. Stitching Girl has grown the coolest things this year. Janet Goulet has been putting out works of art in the way of blankets. And I've been working on the same blanket for 5 months. Hooker is good. Good, Gentleman Jack. We got him, St. Elmo's. We got him. Ah, Janet, you're talented. I'm telling you, I
Yeah.
admire
I want to be Janet when I grow up for sure.
that. You should get sponsored by yarn company. Oh, okay, good, Gentleman Jack. That's what I would love it to just rain yarn. Okay.
All right. So, what did you want to talk about today first? You said you were
Oh
talking
my
about
goodness.
Michelle.
Of course, yeah. So I see her channel and I see that she gets a lot of support. I don't know how much real support she has and how much fake support. I don't know about that at all. Okay. Here's what I know. My stance on Michelle is 100% different than it was. I don't think there's any, after me hearing the things that she said about her son, I don't think there's any coming back for me.
Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty rough.
Yeah. And I realize that the Penelope girl is, she says she's went to medical school and all this. Good on you, Penelope. I though have not went to medical school for, but, this is something that I deal with in my real life.
What?
And a child with addiction.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure
Yeah.
what you were talking about. Okay.
Well,
Yes.
Charlie, she said that when her son called, she said, "Fuck you, you called the wrong person. I hope you get stuck the butt with a."
Yeah, that he was going to have to learn how to enjoy all kinds of,
Anal.
anal things in prison and have to give, I guess, oral sex to inmates, and she won't put any money on his books or anything. And listen, we don't know what her life was like with that child. We don't know anything. Like, we have no idea. But
No, but here's what I do know. Here, okay, I don't know what her life is like with that child, but I do know that it's more than like what it sounded like, the same shit that every parent has put up with a child in active addiction. Now, I thank God that right now my child is on the other side of it. Anything could happen, but there for the grace of God go I. But right now we're good. But let me tell you something. Warrior grandma, the addiction is a disease. Okay? Hate the disease, not the child. If you don't want to put money on his books, I understand that. I completely understand. But whose business it ain't? YouTube's.
yeah, mine. I was just going to say that. It's none of my business. I don't want to know. Why are you telling all of YouTube? Because that's the part that I feel like she hasn't learned yet. She hasn't learned that this place will chew you up and spit you out on the turn of a dime. Like, as much favor as you think you have, you can lose that favor easily, quick. And
I
by
don't know.
coming up here and talking badly about your child,
Mm-hmm.
you're going to turn off a lot of people. People are going to have a reaction to that, even though it's none of our business.
It's not my business, but now that I know, I can't unknow it. You know,
Exactly.
and
Yes.
I went on the day that was said, and I listened to it. I went on 2 walks trying to calm down. Last night on Diane's panel, when she started bringing her up, I was nauseous last night because I ate some meatballs. My stomach's been messed up anyway. But anyway, it's beside the point. I had to get down because I knew I was going to talk about it tonight. I didn't want to get into it last night. I'm changing. No, sign girl. There's a big difference. There's a big difference than Molly rubbing it in her face and her getting on that string, because I agreed when Michelle was up there and she was saying things like, I'm glad he's in jail because I know where he is. He's safe. Every bit of that, I understand. And if anybody in here has a child, that suffers with anything, they're going to understand that. They're going to, it's a daughter, I actually say now, but they're going to understand that, the only time, that when they're in active addiction is the only time that you sleep well is when they're in rehab or jail. Now, luckily, mine hasn't been to jail, but she's been to rehab 3 times. And you know what I did every time she was in rehab? She never woke up a day. Not one day did she wake up without a letter from me.
Right. And you didn't come to YouTube trashing her either.
Never.
Yeah.
Even if I couldn't think of anything to write, I wrote down quotes and would mail to her. I wrote down, I've even written down just about all the Rocky movie stuff because it would just relate in that moment. Just so she would have something to open and to know, you know what, you can do this. And I am rooting for you because Michelle, I hope you hear this. As long as your son has a breath left in his body, he's got a chance.
Right. There's hope.
Yeah. But with you saying shit like that to him, let me tell you something. Nobody's harder on the addict than an addict. I get exactly where you're coming from. I know that anger. I know that betrayal because it feels personal. But just know that's the addiction. That's not him that's stealing from you, that's talking to you like that, that's calling you names. That's the addiction. And for you to get on YouTube and say those things about him, for him to hear, because you have associated your name with Molly Golightly, which is a big channel, he's going to see that. Your family is going to see that. My respect for you, 0, nilch, gone, done. There's a lot more you've done. I'm just scratching the surface, but that right there, Right, St. Elmo's. Nobody wakes up one morning and says, you know what I want to be today? A drug addict. You know who I want to hurt most in the world? My parents.
Right.
Right, Kimberly. There's nothing we don't know. Well, and Mello, here's what, and I've said this on here 100 times. We used to give speech schools. I talked to parents that children had not even touched a drug, had possibly been dabbling. You don't know. You go to the schools, you try to get them young. I stood on the stage with two kinds of parents. One done tough love. One didn't. Both died. Both their kids they buried. There's no right answer. I don't care what you say. There's no right answer. So, hey, Barbara. I don't know if that's Barbara or what. So, that's my addict rant. I have held it in all week. I hope she hears this. Her channel she's getting a lot of views, and instead of using it for good, today she was over there and she said, you know what I want y'all to do? I want y'all to donate to my Cash App so I can buy a guitar and go to a concert and make Molly mad. Ha ha ha.
Jesus. Okay, so are most people just watching her for the shit show now? Is that what's happening?
It's a complete
every clip I've seen, she looks, more and more crazy.
Yes.
She's like getting derailed here.
Monroe, I'm not even shitting you. She's like, listen, y'all, stop, okay? Right? Stop. I need y'all to give me money, right? I need to go to this concert, right? And Molly, she's gonna flip, right? When she sees this, she's gonna flip. And I'm gonna get on stage and I'm gonna tell them, right? I'm gonna tell them that we have something in common, that we have the same stalker, right? Swear that I literally just nailed it.
There, now you don't have to watch it. You just got the
recap right there. Then she's, for some reason, she won't get on the YouTube side, so she can't see her mods. And she's got rogue mods deleting people, and she's like, I'm gonna take all the riches. I don't care if they're cussing me out. It's a view. I don't time people out. And they're like, you suck. You're going to hell. You got hairy titties. And she's like, don't block them. I'm like, what am I doing in my life? And I listened to her for 6 solid hours the other day.
Why? Oh my God. Why? What a mess.
I'm
How
gonna
did
tell
you
you
sit
why.
through that?
Here's what my nanny used to call me: glutton for punishment. I agree.
Yes, I agree. You're right, Nanny. You're right. She is a glutton for punishment. She is.
And you can, last night when Diane started talking about her, I said, oh, hell no, I didn't sit through 6 hours of that for Diane to talk about her. And I said I would never talk about her, because I felt
I've earned it. I'm talking about it.
Yeah, I have earned it. The thing is I thought she had me fooled. I thought that she was a completely different person than what she is. I thought she was going to be, Beeps, I'm so sorry for your loss.
What loss? Not her mom.
Her mom passed away. She lost her mom.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Beeps, I'm so sorry. Damn. And you were so close to your mom too. I'm sure that's got to be a difficult loss. I'm so sorry, Beeps. Oh boy.
So
that is awful. I'm so sorry, Beep.
You're welcome. And I'm trying to think. What else? I mean, that's not all. So this lady comes in. We got it. Thank you, sweetheart. You're a bit naive and gullible. Bless your heart. I know, testicle. I don't know if it's that. It's just that I was very worried about her mental health. But this lady comes in her live the other day and she says, I want to hurt myself. I want to alive myself. Here's Michelle. Ignore her. She's not going to do it.
Yeah, that's not don't do that. That is very
Don't do that.
irresponsible. That's very irresponsible because the day you do that, then that's the day someone does something terrible and then you'll never forgive yourself. Don't do that.
She said, Amber, I just talked to you. You were fine. Okay. I've got 300 people in my chat. I am not stopping the stream. Everybody just ignore her and she won't do it. And it's like, what do you want us to do? Close our eyes and pretend this ain't happening? What are you doing?
Right.
So, and because one time we were live and we had a big crowd. I don't know if you remember, it's been years ago. I won't say who it is, but we let somebody on panel that was just sobbing. And
I've done it. I've let someone on my panel like that before. And it was a terrible mistake. And what I needed to do was kill the stream. I had to end the stream and go backstage because you just don't. That's not drama. That's not shouldn't be on your channel. You know what I mean? That's real. That's personal. Like you got to take that offline.
Well, when the lady came up and she said, I want to hurt myself, I said, okay, y'all, everybody have a great night. I ended the stream. Yep. We went private. No, I'm not a doctor and I'm not here. I can't control anyone's mental health.
Right.
No, but what I can do is not make a mockery of you. What I can do is realize that you need somebody, and there I am. Do you remember that, Jamie Lynn? Yeah.
I remember that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay. And so, sometimes, and no, some people, Janet, have no one else but the people online. I know that that's sad. And she nodded out today, Morgs. She completely nodded out, and her mod had to stop her stream.
What? Who? Michelle?
Yeah.
Oh dear. So she's nodding out on her stream.
And I was tapping on the phone. The damn thing went blank, and I'm like, "Hello." Well, and then I'm like, "Why are you tapping on your phone? She can't hear you." But and that was today.
Wow.
So I think that
didn't she make fun of Molly for nodding out?
Yeah, and here's I don't know, probably, but Molly will literally stream. I don't know, Black Eagle. I don't know why she's nodding out, but Molly will stream till she just falls flat out. I have seen Molly stream for days. That at this point, anybody encouraging Michelle, like if
I mean, I can understand that people don't like Molly, and so they want to, support the person who wants to take her on, I guess. Like, I get that. But I feel like, and I have felt this way about Michelle from the first day I heard about her, because I felt like she knew way too much about Molly's private life and her finances and all that shit. That's none of our business, Right. So I was already feeling some type of way about her. Not that Molly doesn't go real life, because she does. She's an asshole. Right. She goes real life too. She digs into you, or lets her people dig into you, lets her husband dig into you, whatever. Hello, Purple. Purple Roses 20. Hello. So I already felt some type of way about her. Like, I just thought, no, I don't want to touch this. Like, I really don't want to touch this. And I get that people like her, in some ways, but just, I think anyone watching, I feel like I've seen this happen too many times now, where she's going to burn herself all the way up. Yes. And that is the part that I'm not looking forward to. Like, she's going to spin herself up into such a frenzy that something's going to happen. She's going to burn herself all the way out. She already feels like she has to defend every single thing that she says. She goes live for, I don't even know, 25 hours in a day. Like, she goes live all the live long day. Like, this is her life now. This is becoming her life.
Yeah, Warrior Girl. I get what you're saying, Warrior. And I'm not judging her, but I'm just saying you have to set limits on yourself. You have to reel yourself in sometimes. I've had to reel myself in. And, she's not going to take advice from me. She's not going to listen to me.
No, she's not going to care what we have to say.
The
Michelle is what
only
Molly Golightly asked for, acting the way she does online. Fair enough. Yeah, I'm not saying Molly doesn't deserve it. She deserves to get her ass handed to her, and Michelle's
well,
handing her ass. I get it, but at
okay,
what
but you know
cost?
what?
At what cost is my question? Because what's going to happen is Michelle's going to burn herself all the way out. So does
Yeah,
anyone? I mean, should we not be worried about that? I'm a little worried about that. She's a human being. I mean, she's going to burn herself into the ground.
yes. And the hate that comes with it, I mean, she's got a lot of, and it's not like I'm jumping on some hate train, but I am triggered about a lot of the comments that she's made. The, you know, everyone knows how my mom died. So when you absolutely just ignore someone that says, I want to hurt myself, mm,
Well, and
yeah,
then she said some things that I think, I'm sorry, they were very irresponsible. She's like, people who talk about it never do it, and it's attention-seeking behavior, et cetera, et cetera. And I feel like that's very irresponsible. You don't know these people. These are like strangers on the internet. You could be the last thing their last attempt at staying alive could be reaching out to you. You have no idea. You
it's
don't know
so
these
weird.
people.
Yeah, it's a very thin line. Like suicide baiting is an absolute thing. Absolute. We've seen it on here 100 times.
Yes, yes. People do use it to seek attention. Yes, they do.
Yes. But don't
But
take that
I
too
don't
much.
it's like we used to have this issue at this one place that I worked where the fire alarm would go off. And
Mhm.
we had children in the building, and so the fire alarm would go off, and I told the people, I was in charge, and I was like, there is no such thing as a false alarm. If that alarm goes off, you evacuate, because the last thing I want is for kids to say, oh, we don't need to leave, it's just broken, because that'll be the time that the place burns down. So we're not doing that. There's no such thing as a false alarm. And I feel the same way about people who talk about self-harm. There's no such thing as a fake. That's not a fake to me. I'm going to take you seriously every time. I just am.
I'm going to implore people, don't reach out to people on the internet. Do it with people in your real life, and don't depend on people to give up. I love, and I know what you're talking. Right, Kit Kat. Yes. But it happened to Michelle. If you have just said that you talked to her on the phone, she suffers from a mental illness. She told you that. Shut your live stream down. They'll come back. Those people are coming back. Every time you fire up a live, Michelle, they're coming back. Okay? They're coming back to ridicule you, to troll you, or to love you. And you want everyone on here to have compassion, but you couldn't give that lady that compassion because you were streaming.
Right. Yeah, you've got it. You can't do that. That's what I'm worried about. This has taken over her life now. And it was in the chat, Stephanie. I believe the person was in the chat. What's going on, Janet?
Janet, you tore me apart when I needed help.
She's saying that wasn't her.
You don't have to leave.
No, please. Yeah, no, you guys don't need to leave.
We're not running people out of chat. Mm-mm. Carlos.
What did
You gotta do
George
it.
Go away. Seriously, go away, dude. Like, is this your whole life? You fucking weirdo.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, Jesus, go get a life, man. Go find something useful to do.
Hi, Uni.
Hey, Uni, how are you? All right. Well, I feel like I got distracted by that. Now I'm worried about Janet and Love and Life. I want them to be okay.
Yeah, I want them to be okay too. I know what went down. I know what happened.
Oh, I don't.
Well,
I
we'll
really
talk
did.
about it later. It's not to be, and to me, that's,
Love in My Life. She's saying it wasn't her though. So I don't know what she admitted before, but right now she's saying it wasn't her. So.
And really, kind of the stream wasn't about you. It was about somebody else on the phone.
Do you guys want to take a link and come talk about it? The other mods blame. Okay, I don't know the story. Pixie. I don't know.
Sorry for
I don't know if we're
interrupting.
giving out the channel link. I don't know if we're doing that or not.
Well, I had her on panel, and I literally said, don't. I wouldn't do the parody stuff. I would stick with, now she claims to be in 20 to 30. She doesn't know if it's 20 or 30, but it's 20 to 30 movies. Okay,
Oh,
fine.
yeah, she's been in all these movies and all that. I mean, okay, fine. Listen, be whoever you want to be on the internet. Like that,
Right.
I honestly don't care. Be whoever you want to be. If you want to be a movie star, bitch, be a movie star. That's fine. Go ahead, be
That's
a movie
right.
star. I hope that you get, all the IMDb credits that you can muster. That's fine. But please don't be a psycho. If you're, then I start drawing the line. She's gonna hurt herself. That's the thing that is bothering me. She's gonna hurt herself for someone else, and I don't like that.
Well, I worried about her hurting herself. That was my main thing. Like, I'm not
Yeah.
going to talk about her. I don't. I think she'd have one thing in the IMBD.
Well, good
But
for her. That's one more than I got. So good for her. That's good. It's great.
I would be jealous, Warrior Grandma, but I'm okay. I'm jealous that you get to hang out with those cute grandkids of King Charles's.
She's
They
really
are
cute,
cute.
King Charles. Good for you. Good for you, Warrior Grandma.
I'm on the stage. Not yet, Markella. Why would you be blocked?
I know. What did you do, Markella? Um,
Not a
Did you
secret
know-
anymore.
did you know that the God Save the King or God Save the Queen, however, I think it's God Save the King now, is the same tune as America the Beautiful? I know I sound like an idiot. I totally understand. I'm willing to be mocked. It's okay. You can make fun of me for
No,
that.
you know what?
I had no
Absolutely.
idea.
Hold on. I didn't know it till I was watching a fight the other night.
And apparently we stole it or something. Did we steal it? Are we the bad guys?
I thought we
Or did
shared
they-
it.
Or did they steal it from us? How do you share it? How do you share a song? Is that a thing?
I thought because I was watching a fight the other night, and
I had
they
no
played
idea.
it.
There's so much that I don't understand about bills, of course, and I'm all into them now because of every.
Listen, I'm gonna have to ask Jim. Jim has watched The Crown. I think he's on his third round.
America the Beautiful came after. Yes, that's what they said, Kathy. That we stole it.
Warrior Grandma says it's not the same, and I'm going with the wife of the king. Okay.
No, it is the same. It's God Save the King. How does it? And it's the same tune. I'll pull it up for you people.
No, I won't be able to hear it because of that stuff. The United Kingdom came from the United Kingdom of the Tea Party, 1775. Joanne is a wealth of knowledge. Hey, Randy, which housewives am I, Vicky or Tamara? Neither one of them, Carrie. No, not you.
Oh, I was just wondering because last time I was in your chat, which I was on.
Sweet land of liberty.
Yeah, that song. But it's like, God,
there was a war. Paul Revere. Maybe we won it in the war.
Oh, did we get the song in the war? Is that a thing?
Remember that night? Get Randy to hum it.
Markella, we don't block people just for opinion over here. That we don't do that over here. No. Unless you were a rude asshole. But if you want, we accept all opinions. Well, I just, I'm sorry to derail the conversation, but I just thought that was weird. I didn't know. We did. We made new words to the music. We did. It was God Save the King, God Bless the Glorious King. I know the word. Here, I'll find the words. I'll tell you. Here, God Save the King. Come on, Google, come through. Okay. Let's see.
I agree with you, Ash. Well, we did leave there, so we borrowed some music. Who cares? Yada, yada, Come on.
We're just gonna borrow this if you don't mind. We're gonna borrow your national anthem.
And play them beside each other and salute them both. Hey, Nat Chloe.
Okay, so here it is. It's God Save Our Gracious King. Here it is. God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. Send him victorious, happy and glorious. Long to reign over us. God save the King. Same song. Same song. We stole it.
Borrowed.
Oh, when are we giving it back, huh? I think it's ours now. We took it.
Is it
Typical
Sunday?
American
I
fashion.
don't know.
We stole it.
Our words are better, but who are we to judge? Let freedom.
Our words are good. Yeah, they use the name King way too often in that freaking song. God save our gracious King. Long live our noble King. God save the King. I mean, it's too many. You can't think of another word?
They only saving the king. See, we save America. Boo.
That's right.
Hey, Max 11.
All right. Well, I just thought I'd ask. Hey, Mac 11. We do
And the
everything better
numbers are
anyhow.
going
Oh,
down.
you're gonna piss off our neighbors across the ocean. You're gonna piss off our neighbors.
The rocket's red glare.
Wrong song.
Sung
but
of-
yeah.
The voice of Whitney right here. Yeah, I know
That's
it's wrong.
right. I'm the voice of an angel. All right. Anyways, get back on track here. I'm so sorry.
Squirrel. So, but
Squirrel.
But
English
I don't know. She's really, and I watched the chat, and the chat they're cruel, and she hasn't learned yet that not everybody needs a wrench. Not everybody that gets a wrench is your friend. Not everybody that you need to. She's put listen. She's known this woman. It starts with a V. What is that woman's name? Somebody help if you can. It starts with a V.
I guess what I want to.
She's talked to her on the phone.
What I want to know now, though, are who is supporting her and why? That's what I want to know.
This woman with a V. No, I can't think of the woman's name, but she's one of her main mods. Okay, and she's talked to this woman on the phone twice. And Valentina, thank y'all. Thank you so much. MJ coming through. Jessica, Jamie Lynn, yes. Valentina is her buddy, her friend, her compadre, and she said I would be willing to sign over my life because we've talked on the phone twice, right?
And we're obviously best friends now, right? Best friends.
Right. Welcome to the Winner's Circle, Kit Kat. You're gonna love it here. Please come to our Google Meet. We have a good time. Even though I've probably lost one of my favorite humans because these dirty birdies was talking about dirty stuff. I'm just saying. But
what you about?
Monday, you missed the Google Meet, and it was penis galore talk. Just penis.
That's because I wasn't there. I'm telling you, people don't talk like that in front of me.
They would have talked.
No, they wouldn't have. Nope, they wouldn't have.
Not in front of me. I couldn't.
I would have had a whole tantrum. It makes everybody uncomfortable.
It was chaos. No, it was fun. We had it. You just hit the link that I post on the community page, and it's a good time. Starlight said it was great.
Y'all are dirty birdies, all of you. Shameful.
Pure filth. Scott was the only man in there. And no, that's
Scott must have been so uncomfortable.
That Jeff came, but Jeff he got right in the conversation. And Scott's all in the hospital having to type. And he's like, I really kind of feel like this isn't. And we're like, shut up, Scott, and get your IV checked. No, that didn't happen. None of that happened.
Are you okay, Scott? I'm sorry. Are you in the hospital for real? Are you okay?
He's out now, but he just freaking passes out for no reason. Boom.
Oh, dear. That's not good.
Yeah, a few people dropped. I mean, and
yeah, I wouldn't be listening to that filth. Garbage.
Yeah, a little judgy.
I am judgy about that. You don't have to be filthy in front of me. Be filthy somewhere else.
Yeah, that's a different Kit Kat from.
Yeah, this Kit Kat is she came from Watts Island, I guess. I'm not sure where she came from, but she's not the OG DC Kit Kat who passed away. You can't
Obviously.
leave us alone again. It was mayhem. Yes. Hey Paige, good to see you. Yeah, it sounds like it was mayhem. Clearly I missed it. I'll have to come to the next one so I can bring order.
Yes, bring your gavel, please. Bring your gavel.
I'm gonna.
But so I don't know. It's just bugged me. Like, you're too focused. Let me tell you, if them nincompoops raise money, does your private info get seen on Google? No, ma'am. No, Charlie. No.
No, yeah, no, it doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Well, listen, if it does though, we'll tell you immediately so you can change it.
180.
I'm trying to just think of what shows. It might be your email.
No. Your email
Something
doesn't
shows.
show.
Your name does come. Yeah, your name shows up, but
Whatever
I'm
name
trying
you have in your Google, but
Yeah.
usually it'll let you type your
Like
own
your
whatever
screen
name
name.
you want to show.
Right. So just before you get in there, just make sure that you check your screen name and make sure it's a name that you want people to know. Has
Yeah.
anyone heard from Ufta? I'm worried her area. No, I have not heard from Ufta.
Oh no. And you don't have to turn your camera on or anything like that. It's
Right. You don't even have to talk if you don't want to. Some people just stay in the side chat and type.
yeah, you can type. I like it when people talk, but then there's some people don't let you talk. Diane.
Shit.
Shit, boy, your grandma was having to raise her hand and shit at the meeting. I'm like,
All right. Clearly you need me there. So I will be at the next one. I'm sorry. Someone's got to keep order in this place. Apparently you guys are all out of control.
and then I forget the chats over there. I forget that. Yeah. Poor Cynthia, because Cynthia talks low and slow. And so by the time she gets a sentence out, it's over.
Because here's why. Here's Cynthia. Cynthia, I would like to say, I would like to say something. Unless she's pissed, she talks a little bit like this, and and as soon as anyone else talks over her, she shuts up instantly. She got to fight for it. You got to fight for it, Cyn.
Here's Cynthia was mad today. She said, "I'll tell you what. I'm gonna tell you to cover that her butt sideways. What I'm gonna do."
She's gonna get her. What is she's gonna have to tan her hide or something? She said.
Yeah, I was like,
she was furious.
Don't get me a little feisty, all worked up. Hey, it's Paige's birthday. Happy birthday, Paige.
Oh, happy birthday, Paige. Shall I sing?
Yes.
All right. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Happy birthday, Paige. I hope you have a great day.
Happy birthday. I sure am, Marcella. I'm from Tennessee.
Now, 8 more people are going to tell me it's their birthday, too.
Yeah.
That song again. That encompasses everyone. Come back next week if you want your birthday song, too.
So, back to Michelle. I don't know. And again, am I going to watch? Probably. I don't type in there. I don't let her know I'm there.
I'm sorry, Melanie G. I didn't know it was your birthday. I'm so sorry. I missed your birthday. You got to tell us, girl.
Melanie.
I didn't
but
know.
Happy late birthday.
Yes,
happy late birthday.
The thing is that she hasn't learned. I don't know.
I know.
Is it etiquette? Is that what she hasn't learned? Like, she's already over here asking for money. She's not following the rules. Is that stupid? Am I thinking of like, I feel like
look, you can tell she's somebody that makes her own rules. I can respect the fact that she came up on here and she said, I'm taking her channel. I'm going to take her channel. I'm going to build my channel. I mean, she's like the Donald Trump of build that wall. She's like, I'm going to build my channel. Too. Yeah.
She's learned from Molly Golightly. Well, I don't know.
No.
I don't think.
She said, I'm going to do it to make Miss Molly, Hot Tamale, whatever she's calling her, Molly Tamale, which that's not even an insult. Molly Tamale Man, and I want y'all to donate so I can buy this guitar and get. I forgot the name of the band.
Does
Get
it
them to
does it
sign it. I saw it,
does it
Carrie.
does it bother anyone else that she doesn't spell tamale right? That she spells it
I haven't.
Tamolly? Bothers me.
Does she
Doesn't bother
spell it?
anyone else. Am I the only one?
Maybe she's just spelling it like that to go with her name.
I know she is, but I don't like it, Randy. It's spelled wrong. I don't
But
like
here's
it.
what. No, it doesn't bother me. But here's what.
Bothers me.
While she said, and none of this money, right, is going to go to me, right? None of it, because I'm going to take it and go to a concert and stay at a motel. So I'm not taking this money. It's not for me.
What? It is for her. She's taking it and going to what? It is for her.
Right. So we're buying you a T-tar
Shit. You
to get
Froggy went a
signed.
courting. Froggy went a courting on your T-tar.
Look, she's not making fun of Molly when she asks. I see you there, Hooked, because I'm a watcher. I'm a watcher.
I get it.
I'm a
I
real-
get that she's making fun of Molly. Tamale. Yes, I get it. I do. I get it. I don't
Oh,
like
I
it.
see.
I'm saying I don't like it. It's not spelled right. It bothers me. I don't like it. That's right,
Oh,
Tracy.
oh.
I got
She's
my
like,
red
and
pen
I realize that we are in a recession. So if you could all just give $5, $10, $15, it doesn't even have to be 50.
It doesn't even have to be 50. Shut up. No, she does not.
I was
Does she say
thinking she was serious. Yes, she said that. She
it
said,
has to be 50.
it doesn't even have to be 50.
5, 10, 15. Doesn't have to be 50. It's okay. Wow.
Like, me
Wow.
too, Michelle. Me too. But
That's
you
ballsy.
know, I'm gonna buy Grace not a T-tar to go get some band to sign.
Listen, she can do what she like. Honestly, do you, girl? Do what you want. Just again, kind of like what I said to Carrie earlier. Just be careful. I really am concerned. I think she's going to blow herself all the way up, and I don't like it.
She's blowing herself. I'm telling you. Whenever you say, I didn't hear the story about the wine rack, but I did see the tour of the house. So she's got like an Airbnb. I want to see my Airbnb. I want to see my Airbnb. I got 3, 4, 5 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, right? 2 full kitchens, a gym. Here's my tanning bed. And I mean, just showing this house off. And I'm just like, what are you doing? Stop bragging. She smokes cigarettes. Maybe I'm jealous of that because sometimes I really miss cigarettes.
You know what'll fix that? Smoke a cigarette. You
No,
won't
right, I know, yeah.
Puke. It was disgusting.
Spend that $6 on that pack, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah, my finger hurts. Drop my cash out. So, so somebody said somebody was smoking in her house, that she's hurting her dogs. She's like, I have the best of the best of the best air purifiers. She didn't know what they were, but they're air purifiers. The ones that put the ionize in your air. And I have 2 of them, and they're $399, right? She says, right. I'm telling drinking game. If we ever want to get drunk, every time she says, right, take a shot, you will
You'll be on the floor in 15 minutes.
Blackout drunk. So she's holding up all these air purifiers. What?
Oh my God.
You know, all these people, it's your house. Smoke in it if you want to. Your dogs are obviously fine.
Yeah. Did
you
see what Uber just said? Uber said that cigarettes here are $12 a pack and $200 a carton. And you know what's sad? I would have totally paid that and had no problem because I loved smoking so much. I would have totally paid it. Isn't that terrible? God, that's expensive. Damn.
Yeah, they're $6 a pack here. And sometimes, you know, last
time I bought cigarettes, they were $8 a pack here. So I don't know what they are now. It's been years.
I bought a pack. It's been like 2 years ago, I think. I was having a really bad night at work. I walked over to the store. I mean, marched. I bought a pack of cigarettes and a lighter. I like to puke my guts out, but I'm like shaking. I'm getting it down. I'm getting it down. Because once you vape, cigarettes taste like. Ugh.
Kiki, I thought that you vaped. Did you go back to cigarettes?
Who?
I thought Kiki was a big vapor. Didn't she? She's the one who like makes her own vape juice and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
100
glad I quit too, Beeps Cat. I'm really glad that I quit too. But Coco Loco, did you go to a vape or did you just do cold turkey? Because I went to a vape and it saved my life.
I went to a vape.
$260 for see, and that's the saddest thing about that. Literally, is that I would pay it. I would have paid it because I loved it. I loved it so much. I didn't think I was going to be able to quit because I loved it that much.
Me too.
And all my triggers, like everything that like every time I went live or watched a YouTube video or it was driving in the car, those were all my triggers. And I thought, how am I ever going to not be triggered? And after you eat, you have to have one after you eat. It's so ridiculous. But I did, and I loved it so much. And then I started vaping, and
yes, Markella.
Now when I taste a cigarette, I just want to vomit. It's so nasty. Blech. They taste so gross.
And now if I walk in your house and you smoke, and it's not me judging you, it's because I quit smoking. It does smell.
Yeah, I can smell it now too. Yeah.
Even if air purifier, even if you stand and blow it out a window, this is what I have a friend that no matter what. Yeah. You're not, it's not going out the door. It's not.
No, it's there. It's there. It's everywhere. Do I miss it now? No, I don't. Every once in a while I think maybe I miss it, and then I remember that I don't like the taste of them now. They taste so gross. The stuff I used to love, like the menthol, I loved them. Oh my God, I loved it. I loved it so much. And the thing that I don't miss having to deal with ashtrays. I don't miss burning because I would smoke in my bedroom, which I know is disgusting, but I did. Or outside. Those are the two places that I would smoke. I never smoked in any other part of my house. But you could smell it in my room. I'm sure, my kids could smell it, and they hated it. They hated that I did it. But now that that's all gone and all cleaned up, and now nobody can, you can't smell it now at all because it's been years. Thank God.
I'm gonna go on a limb and think that they may not be smoking pot. It smells like cat pee. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
It's probably not menthols over there.
Right. Is vaping totally safe? No, probably not. What did she say?
Not.
Yeah, well, I mean, nobody has vaped long enough for them to be long studies. So, right. but because I loved smoking cigarettes, and because, I don't judge people that smoke because I know what it's like. I know how it's hard to stop, all that stuff. But so I'm not judging her for smoking. I'm just saying you owe these people nothing. Do I think you're abusing your dogs by smoking in the house? No, I don't. Right. I don't think you're abusing them. I think you're abusing them by screaming in their face. Absolutely. I think that's abuse. You do not scream in your dog's face ever.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't scream in your dog's face.
Scream in my dog's face, and I promise you that'll be the last scream you let out.
Yeah.
His legs are 2 inches long, and he cannot handle it, and you have to spell N-O around him, okay? Michelle, Uber, Michelle.
He's little. He's little.
No. Yes, Stephanie Brown, we're going to get to it. You know we are. You know. The clip that she uploaded.
Yes, I heard it. Yes, I heard that. I did hear that. And okay, so are we switching gears to Wendy V? Because I did have a clip I wanted to share about Wendy V where she mentioned us.
I know you. Let me tell you something. This is something that Wendy has been wanting me to hurry up and get off Michelle because she's been wanting to get on.
No, that's not true. That's not true. Actually, I hadn't thought about it. I knew we'd get to it eventually. I promise. That's not true. I'm not rushing you. Take your time.
No, I'm done. I am done, actually. Lizzie Girl B is the one that got me to vaping. I never thought I could vape. That's why I told Crazy Daisy the same thing. I never thought that I could just vape because I loved smoking, and I thought vaping is so different than smoking a cigarette. I could never. And here I am. And I'm down to 6 milligrams, maybe 5 milligrams of nicotine. So, okay, let's play. Nat Chloe, Wendy V loves me. She is your biggest fan, Nat Chloe. You better believe it. Are we adding the clip? Which clip are we gonna play first?
Okay, so well, do you want to get Stephanie Brown's clip?
Sure.
Okay, so Stephanie, can you send it to me in a DM, sweetie, so I could just grab it real quick?
I'll just go straight to her channel.
Okay, and then send it to me.
Sure. Here's the thing. Is this? Oh, here it is. Is this out of any kind of context or
Yes,
what?
yes, I know the context. I know the context that she was saying.
Okay,
because I watched as much of her stream as I could this morning. And the context is she was, I guess she was saying what? Hey, Tara, good to see you, babe. She was, and hey, Samara, good to see you too.
Samara, Tara.
She was saying something that Rev, I guess, said to someone named Rue. And he said this to her, and we all know that Rev says the N-word. We know that he does that, which is why I don't fuck with him or have him anywhere near me. But I guess other people do. And she was, I guess, saying something that he said horribly that he said, but she said she said the whole word. Okay, I have it. So let's just hear it and then we'll talk about it. Because because I have a question about this. I really do.
Okay.
So this is from Stephanie Brown's channel. So sub to her. Let me know when you're ready.
It's in.
Okay. Let me see here.
Hey, booty hole.
So does it come to the point where you've said enough that we just can't deal with you anymore? Instead of just calling you Revis, and we just poor Revis, you know.
Oh, Revis, you're gonna come up here, but
Revis.
watch your language.
Oh, Revis. Like he said, Ruru, you're a nigger and you're black, and I fucking hate you.
I can't believe you said it, Wendy.
I'll say it. I don't give a fuck.
Right. I'll say it. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, because you're so authentic. So I guess we're supposed to be proud of her that she said the word and not just the phrase, the N-word, which most normal people would say. So I suppose we should have done a trigger warning on that. I apologize for anyone who was shocked by that. I'm sorry. But
I wasn't saying sorry. Yeah, sorry. Trigger warning. I'm sorry.
Sorry about
Why
that.
is Wendy B watching Rev? I don't know. I never watched Rev.
I don't know why she's watching it either. But my question is, my honest, and this is an honest, legit question that I have. She hangs around people that use those words and others all the time, freely, without problem. Why is she calling out Rev?
Kind of like the guy on panel with her.
Yes, specifically the guy on panel with her.
Yeah, he uses those words. Now, I used to just love his face, okay? And he would be respectful around me. He would be kind, you know, and not say those words when he was around me, okay?
Right.
And when I said, you know, here's my boundary. You know, I can like you from a distance. I won't be going to your chat. I won't support you because I don't like the things you say. All of a sudden, I'm a scammer. I'm a bad person.
Right.
I'm a this. I'm a that. Just because I have a boundary. So now, right, you are. That's you, Wendy B. That's you.
Okay, so the point though of her saying this was to, I guess, you know, because she wanted people to have outrage over Rev and the words that he uses. Well, okay, we're always outraged at the shit Rev uses, the words he uses. That's why we don't fuck with him. You know, I don't go anywhere near him. But what I don't understand is, how are you okay with your people, your friends, people you have on panel with you at that moment, even, who use the same words and others that are just as offensive? You're fine with that. So I don't understand why So is the point that, you know, we just don't call out enough people for you? Is that what you're I don't get her point. I don't understand what she's trying to say. Because she's guilty of everything that she's saying we're guilty of. She didn't call out any of her people that use that word. Shit, she uses it herself.
What did
I don't
that weirdo used to say? Mirror, mirror.
I just don't get it. I don't get it. She's calling Rev out because Starlight will let him sit in her chat if he behaves and won't say bad shit, but she doesn't care when they do it if she has them on her panel and in her chats. Right, she doesn't care. So why is she pretending she does is my question. Why is she acting like she cares?
Right. She don't care.
My channel is one win. I'm sure one of the mods could drop it for you, Max.
Yeah, I'm getting the link now.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm on the StreamYard side, so I can't. Otherwise, I would do it myself. It's just bizarre to me. She doesn't. I don't understand why she pretends to care about it when she clearly doesn't. It's obviously not an issue for you, because when it was an issue and we kept trying to say, listen, can we stand together on this? This is a problem. You didn't want to stand with us on that. You were like, they can say whatever they want. You can't police the internet. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, fine. Well, then shut up. You can't police the internet. He can say whatever he wants. I mean, honestly, I don't understand the difference. I really don't.
Right.
Agree, Beeps Cat, which is why I don't fuck with those people. Any of them. I don't fuck with Rev. I don't let him near me. I don't put him in my chats. I don't. Hey, Brenda Hart, good to see you. Oh, are you okay with the hurricane, Brenda? Are you okay? Thank you, guys. Thanks for dropping my link. I appreciate that, all of you.
Hey, Kathy Rebuild. I don't hate him with a passion. I just don't fool with him. I'm not around him.
No, he doesn't get any emotion out of me. I don't hate him at all. I just don't fuck with him. Like, I don't. No, I don't fuck with people who don't have basic table manners. Like, I just don't. If you can't even manage to behave yourself in a room when people have asked you to behave yourself and you can't manage that, then you're not going to be out of my room. Sorry.
I just feel like, Stephanie, but I feel like Wendy V sits on her hands and then just can't hold it in anymore. You know what I mean? Just, I have to talk about everybody right now.
Right. Well, she can't ever go live without talking about the ponies and us and whatever. And she talked about us. And I'm going to play this clip for everybody because I really want to address it, because I've said this before, that every time Wendy V has tried to talk about me and why I do something and my motivation, she's always wrong. Always. She has never once gotten me right. She doesn't. And Wendy's just going to think this and this and that. And usually it's the opposite every time. She's never gotten me right, ever. So I've asked her to just stop. Like, stop pretending you understand my motivation. Stop pretending you get me and you know who I am. You don't. You don't know a damn thing about me, obviously, because you keep saying this shit and it's never been true, ever. So I have this clip that I got, and we're gonna share it. We're gonna share it, and hopefully everyone can see it. Okay. And I'm going to switch my audio so that everyone can hear it.
It's added.
Let me know if you guys can hear this.
It's added.
All right. All right.
I don't do clips and shit anymore. But I'm telling you now.
Really low.
She's had CPS called now twice within 6 weeks or something. If you want to continue down this route, that's up to you. But it's my advice to you is to just stop. Because I don't think she's fucking around. And yeah,
I can't hear it.
That shit. You know, love or hate her, my ramblers.
Can you guys not hear that?
No, it's really low.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, hang on a second.
And Merb, if you want to know, if you get upset that we're bringing you up, you go and you make sure you thank Wendy V.
All right, here. Is this better?
Be on this hate train to her. And this is where I'm very, very...
Is that any better?
Yes.
Randy, was that better?
Yes. Can you not hear me?
No, I can now. Sorry. All right, let me rewind it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here we go. Let's try again.
I've been covering Murray Ramblings for a long, long time. Because back in the day, listen, Murray Ramblings has always been good for views and shit. But I don't do clips and shit anymore. But I'm telling you now, Pink, at this point, listen, she's had CPS called now twice within 6 weeks or something. If you want to continue down this route, that's up to you. But it's my advice to you is to just stop, because I don't think she's fucking around. And yeah, no one deserves that shit. You know, love or hate her, Mommy Ramblers is a good mother, and there's no reason for that shit to happen. And
Stephanie, she's saying mommy ramblings, and I know it's hard to hear that because it sounds like rambling, but it's mommy ramblings. Just, you know, that's what she's saying.
For all you guys be on this hate train of her, and this is where I'm very, very disappointed with Randy and fucking Diane and shit. Mommy ramblings helped Diane. Fucking, they jumped on this hate train of hers. They didn't even know any idea about it, but they loved it. They got good views, whatever.
So when did mommy ramblings help Diane? Does anybody know? Because I remember Diane helping her. You're muted, Randy. I don't know if you know that or not, but does anybody remember when?
Okay, no, Diane
she
helped.
helped
This is where Wendy V gets every single thing, every damn single thing she says wrong. Merb never helped Diane. Merb went to Diane for. So why don't you? Or how about this, dumb fuck? Instead of accusing us of jumping on a hate train, why don't you watch the videos that we've put out of Merb? We've put out victims. We've let people have their talk. I can't talk. Have their say about what happened. Okay? That's what we did. Right. We defend victims of Merb.
Yes. Yeah. No one jumped on any hate train. No one did. And the fact that that's what you think it is tells me so much about you and your motivation for doing things like calling out Rev for the N-word. Okay? You're pathetic. And we're not done with this clip. There's more because she mentions us on this clip, and we're gonna address what she said. There's a little bit more.
End of the day, she's had CPS called now a couple of times. Really, is it really worth it? What, you know? Ultimately, look back at everyone around us and what they've done in the past. What has she done? What has she done that is so egregious? Has she ever plotted a rape for anyone? Has she ever rang a fucking funeral home? Has she ever fucking driven home with her lights out after drinking a big fucking margarita at a restaurant?
I love how all three of those have to do with Laura. That's awesome. That's awesome.
No. I could go on and on.
And no, she hasn't. But you know what she has done? She's kept people's IDs and private information in a spreadsheet, freaking the hell out of everybody. She's ignored people that have been paying members when they have had personal painful losses in their lives. She didn't give a shit about them at all. She has treated her friends badly and has hurt several people. And they asked us for a platform and they got one. We did not join any hate train or anything. And as for CPS being called, there is absolutely no way we would support that at all, ever. We've never.
You know that.
And you know that, Wendy V. You know that. We don't support that.
That won't fit your narrative, will it?
Right.
That won't fit your narrative.
Listen to what she says right here when she talks about us.
Okay.
But you guys just have such a hard on for her. And the main reason is because it's for views. Her kids got interviewed again at school for a second time. That's just gross. Whether you love her, hate her, whatever. It's fucking, it's gross. Shouldn't be happening. But those of us, like Diane, Randy, Wendy, those ones that would call out that shit, they can't call it out because they jumped on the MRB hate train for views fucking 3 months ago.
Bullshit. We absolutely can call that out, and we will. We'll call it out. We absolutely can call that out. We didn't jump on any hate train at all. And speaking of only doing shit for views, how come you can't get off the ponies? Is that because only 5 people come to your streams if you're not talking drama about them?
Like I have to wonder. Nobody even thinks about you when you're not around, except nobody. Literally nobody thinks about you. No one talks about you privately.
You
None
literally have got down to having one of the RDAs on panel with you. That's where you're at, Wendy V.
Literally. Nobody cares. Literally nobody cares about what you have to say. But every time you go live, you've got to talk about all of us. You have to.
Sarah,
Even though
I have an
nobody talks
opinion.
about you. Nobody blows wind in your direction. Nobody. And you have to talk about us every fucking time you go live. Why? Could it be for views? I think it might be for views.
So they can't all of a sudden say, "Oh, listen, this shouldn't be happening."
Bet me. Yes, we can.
You're all fucking disgusting. I fucking hate this place.
Then leave.
I don't even like any of these people.
Look at, I don't even like any of these people. Good, then get the fuck out.
Any of these people. None of these people like you.
I don't even like these people. Fuck. Then bye.
Hold on. Here's what she said today. Hold on, I gotta go piss and get a beer. I mean, what? But let's take her as gospel about us.
out.
How about we do that?
Pathetic, man. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I had to go back
She
to my
is
headset. Okay.
pathetic.
That is absolutely pathetic.
Yeah,
and
so
once again,
classy.
you don't know shit about shit.
Wrong.
We didn't join any hate train. You don't know anything about us.
No.
Of course we will call it out. But did you get that clip you were looking for earlier today, Randy?
I didn't get that clip, but I mean, everybody can go and watch it. Let me give you
Okay.
my opinion.
Well, give a brief synopsis of the clip, because this I found very interesting. Randy said that Mommy Ramblings, MRB, was talking about her CPS call. And
hold on while I get me a glass of water.
okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. She was talking about her CPS call, and she said, apparently, and I have not heard this clip myself, so I don't know. Let me know if I have wrong information. But she said something like, and tomorrow they're going to pull my kids out of school and interview them. Does that sound weird to anybody else? Anybody? Tomorrow they're going to pull my kids out of school and interview them. Tell me what's wrong with that. Anybody who knows. Anyone who knows the system knows that that's wrong. Tell me why. How would she know that? Well, apparently they told her that. They told her that we're going to talk to your kids tomorrow in school. That doesn't happen.
That will never happen.
CPS doesn't tell you ahead of time. CPS doesn't tell you ahead of time because they don't want their kids coached or you to keep them home or other things. You don't get to know ahead of time.
They will never come to your door first.
Right. They pull your kids, they talk to them, and you find out afterward. So I don't understand how she's getting the big heads up.
She's not. Here's what. We've seen this before on here. And I'm sorry if I'm interrupting you, but you're cutting out for me.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're cutting out for me too. So we're probably stepping on each other. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Here's the what. What better way to get all the stuff off you? Because while I didn't watch all of her CPS video because there is so much hatred in all of what. Oh, there's Doors of Perception. Hold on. Doors of Perception. Are you okay?
Who's Doors of Perception? Who's that?
Doors of Perception, and I will give you a link. And this link right here is only for Doors of Perception. They have left me so many videos. I'm sorry, not videos, comments telling me that me and you suck and we're such bad people. Here's you a link, Doors of Perception. Come up.
Why are we bad people? What did we do? What did we do to you, Doors? Why are you saying we're bad?
For whatever you want it to be. Thank you so much, Coco Loco. Thank you so much. So I'll tell you what, Doors of Perception, take that link or shut your stupid mouth. Now, those are your two options.
Well, I mean, I would like to know what it is that we're stupid for. What did we say that
Why
was
do you
stupid?
think? Why do you think doors of perception is merb? I don't know that it's merb because merb does trust people, but you know what?
So apparently, Merb said that CPS said it was a YouTuber that called. That's bullshit. They
No,
never tell you. They don't tell you that.
never,
They are
never,
not allowed to tell you who called or the nature of the caller. They're not allowed to give
never.
you that information. Like, that's crap. That's lies. So listen, if you want us to stand up against this shit, then make it believable. Because there's no way that I'm going to support anybody calling CPS just to harass you. I don't support that. I'll never support that.
I didn't know that she said that. I didn't hear her say that. I didn't. I myself hear her say that a YouTuber called.
That's what somebody in the chat just said. I was reading a comment.
Okay,
Someone in the chat said
for clarification, I'm saying that, okay, the chat says that. I'm saying I didn't hear her say that. They will
Okay.
never tell you. You know why you'll never find out is because of retaliation.
yes,
So
they're not allowed to tell. They have to protect the person who makes the call is protected. Whether it's a joke or a false call or what, it doesn't matter. They're protected under the law.
And it's not. I'm telling you, quit using. And even if this didn't happen, okay, don't do that shit because you're wasting resources and you're traumatizing children.
Right. You're not helping anything by doing that. How you help is you keep the truth. You keep that spotlight on. You don't need to harass her or her children or go into her life or into her home. You don't need to do all that. You can keep it right here on YouTube and keep the focus where it is, because you're making her a victim the more you do this kind of shit.
Absolutely.
So stop it. Knock it off. You're not helping our case at all. So knock it off.
And now, but I'm telling you, they did not tell her who called. They would not say we're coming to the school tomorrow. They would never do that.
Right.
Never.
I find that hard to believe. I do. I find that hard to believe.
Absolutely. They don't come to your house first. They go to the school first, always. If they have to come to your house first, they come to the house and they speak to your children first. Because they have to. That is protocol. That is a fact. And Sugar, you can think I'm as uneducated, but this is something that I know facts on facts about.
Right. I have never heard of a CPS case where the parents were given a heads up that their kids were going to be interviewed the next day or the day after, whatever. That I've never been told. I've never seen that happen. I don't think that that's real. Because you'll coach your kids or you'll keep them home. There's just too many ways for that to go bad. Why would they do that? They're not going to do that.
They won't, especially if they think. And the things that she said, that the reason I think that the chat thinks that Merb said it was a YouTuber is because the things that she described is shit that happened on her vacation. Well,
she thinks that YouTubers killed her dog too. So
no, she said she didn't think. She said, I never said YouTubers killed my dog and my husband didn't kill my dog.
She said they assassinated my dog. Who is it supposed to be?
Well, she's taken that aback. I don't know.
Assassinated, Randy. Assassinated. That's the word.
Assassinated, like the president of the United States.
Okay. Yes, assassinated. They assassinated my dog.
What I wish is she could just be. You want people to leave you alone? Let people tell their story. Because here's what. And here's Wendy V. Merb is very serious about all this. If you're that serious about people speaking their truth, how about that? Because you have to come to my town. You have to go to where Body Cat lives. You have to go to where, because Body Cat, she called her out. She called out Pink Lady Luck. She called out J-May. She called out all these people, okay? And made it all about them and was just vicious at them because they spoke their truth. They're allowed to say their perception. If you want to give your perception, Merb, You absolutely can give your perception, but you got to stop it with the when you throw in your lawyer said and you're going to take someone to court over it. That's where you lose right there. Just because somebody over, in the United Kingdom won a lawsuit, you are not, I hate to break this to you, but you are not PewDiePie, hun. And you're never gonna be. She's pissing me off. Merb called my sheriff and reported me as a stalker. I live 28,000 miles from her.
Wow. Okay, so Wendy V, I hope you're taking notes because that's the kind of dirty shit that people are mad about. Merb calling her sheriff. Put that up. Can you tag that?
Yeah.
Put that up. Merb called my sheriff and reported me as a stalker. That's going real life, Wendy V, don't you think? People have a right to be pissed.
She does, Joanne. She does.
She's hurt a lot of people. And people are telling their story finally because they're not afraid of her anymore. They're willing to tell their story. Like, I understand that, maybe she can do no wrong in your eyes, but please, for the love of anything holy, stop trying to pretend you have a clue what motivates me or why I do the things I do. You don't know me at all. You don't know me. You're wrong every time you try to speak for me. You're wrong.
Yes,
change your fucking name.
You weirdo.
Change your name. Stop naming yourself after my vagina, you weird fuck.
The fact that she sits up there and she says, and just let me tell you, Sandra Rozak and the FBI are on to y'all. What?
Ridiculous. That's not real life. That's real life to me.
That is absolutely real life. Okay, I have.
Oh, how much real life is she allowed to do before somebody finally snaps and hits her back? I'm not saying I support that, but it's gonna happen. No, she's never spoken to me, Stephanie Brown. I still don't know what the hell her problem is with me. No idea. But she sure named herself after my vagina. Weird weirdo. The fuck?
I know. I'm just so fed up with her sitting up there on her high beer can and looking down on the rest of us and not knowing one damn thing that she's talking about. And here's what, Wendy V, I don't care if you slosh back 50 beers a day. None of my concern, none of my business, not my liver, not my problem. But whenever you start slinging them down and running your mouth about me, that's where I have a problem.
Same. Just forget you even know me. You don't know anything about me. You don't understand why I do the things I do or think the things I think. Every time you try to tell people why I do something, you're wrong every time. You have nothing but try to paint me in the worst light possible because you don't know me. You don't know me at all.
Do I believe that once do I believe that Merb has had CPS at her house before? I absolutely do believe that. I think it's happened before. Do I think it's happened recently? In my opinion, no, I don't think so. Prove me wrong, I'll apologize. Prove me wrong that it happened within this last week, and I will give you an apology and you'll deserve it. Okay? I have never, if they went to your house first, then they have broken protocol.
Right.
And they need to be turned in because that's not, I don't think that you abuse your children whatsoever. But I think if they go to a house of abused children and give those parents a heads up, I think that they could have just put children's lives in danger. So we need to find out that CPS and do due diligence.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely right, Randy. They've completely broken protocol and possibly put kids in danger. Yes. That's not how that goes. They don't give you a heads up like that. That's not how that goes. She blamed 8 people in the same life. Everyone but her is a liar. Of course.
Yeah, she blamed everybody that has ever spoken out about her. Anybody that had a bad experience in Camp Merb, they're all going to court. The FBI is looking into them. Blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's great. Make sure you spell my name right. Fucker.
Yeah, make sure you spell mine right. The FBI has actually been to my house before because we had a doctor that wasn't really a doctor that was seeing us. And the FBI came over and had a chitty chat with me. And it went very well. And they liked me. Bring them on. And they know I'm not a liar. He said to me, this FBI agent, he said, did you know he wasn't a doctor? I did. And everybody else in our town did. He said, well, why did you let him treat you? I said, because if his dad treated us, he fell asleep while he was down there doing a pap smear.
Oh my God. I have so many questions now.
Yeah, it was Dr. Chuck. We loved him.
So many questions. What the hell?
He went to medical school. He just didn't get his license.
Oh
And
my God.
I hated that people.
It's Jamie Kimbrough. She's a doctor.
But
I have so many questions, Brandy. How are you just going to throw that into the atmosphere? And I'm not supposed to respond to that? The fuck?
have I not told that story before?
I've never heard this story ever once. I'm sitting over here trying to be serious, cussing out somebody. You're talking about Dr. Chuck with his no license having ass. What are you doing? What's going on? I can't.
Mama Ames said, well, that brought me out of lurking.
I don't. So, okay, so now you have to tell us the story. What the hell happened?
Well, we had a small town doctor here in my town.
Uh-huh.
And him and his son had a practice. Well, his son had that phobia where you freeze up when you take exams. That's what we were told. And he couldn't pass the exam.
Poor Chuck. All right.
Yeah. So the doctor
So you
was
just let him treat you?
Yeah. He was such a good guy. Listen to your problems. He give you a pap smear, have a mandolin, and he was down there in a matter of seconds. Whereas if his dad got down there, God rest his soul, his dad passed away, he might fall. He had narcolepsy, so he might doze off, and then you're sitting there, legs in a stirrup, and you'd be like,
Give him the old shoulder tap. Excuse me.
Yeah, trying to get your foot over to crack him in the head, wake him
move
up.
like 5 inches to the left so I could get up and put my pants back on.
Yeah, she came at Mama Ames crazy too. So when this one in particular person got fired from their hey Nana said got their office, she turned them in, and then it became a whole big FBI thing, and the FBI showed up to the house, and Jim just sat there with his hand in his face because I was pissed off at the FBI for attacking Dr. Chuck.
Of course you are. Of course.
I said, not only did I know,
you're not bothered that he's faking having a license and pretending to be a doctor. You're not bothered by that. You're bothered that they took him out of commission.
Yes, because he told us. And that's what I told the FBI. I said, you know what? If I go to court, this is what I'm going to say on stand. I knew it, and so did everybody else, because he let us know. So.
Yeah, he was honest with you guys. He told you ahead of time.
Yeah.
So what did they do to him? Did he go to jail?
Yeah, he did a little jail time. Apparently that's against the law.
They frown on that at the FBI.
Hey, Carla. Yeah, they don't know, it was bad. But,
Hey, Carla.
That
so
made me,
they don't like
I'm
that
not afraid of the FBI. When they came over, I treated them just like, what they are. They're humans. They didn't come to blazing like when I got swatted. They came in
like everyone else. Yeah.
Yeah, they had coffee with me. I do live in Mayberry, so y'all just have to know. We even have Otis.
Jesus.
Did he deliver babies? He did not deliver babies. No. He told y'all he really wasn't a doctor, and you continue to let him look at your badge. Yeah, he was hot, Ash. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God.
He was quick.
I can't with you.
He was quick.
He was quick. That's not what you're looking for in a doctor.
I am. Get down there, get it done, and let's go.
Thorough, not quick.
I've seen a lot in my day. So there's nothing that Merb can throw at me that's going to shock me. Do I believe that CPS was at her house this week? I do not believe it. But again, I will apologize. Show me the date on the papers. because it's also protocol that they leave the papers with you.
Yeah. And honestly, I don't care. Like, you don't need to show me, but I just think that you should know that that's not how CPS works, and so that puts into question what you're saying.
It was told, Joanne.
But
It was.
either way, at the end of the day, I do not support it. I don't think anybody should be calling CPS just to harass
No.
you and your children. I don't support that. I've never supported that. So contrary to what Wendy Vag thinks, I absolutely will call that out. Absolutely will.
Yeah.
Not on any hate train.
I have nothing more to say, and I was just checking out different chats, and it's hilarious. You think I'm merb? I don't think you're merb. I made a comment. You can't believe. You made like 3 weird ass comments, Doors of Perception, and God bless you, for trying. And I asked you, and I was sincere when I said, "Are you okay?" But ask me the important question. The important question that you want to ask me is if I give 1 iota of a fuck if you come back. And the answer to that question is not only no, but it's a big fat hell fucking no. Bye.
It's Randy making friends.
Can't take me anywhere.
Making friends as usual. That's all right. Doors of Perception. I don't know what we did to make you upset, but I'm sorry it didn't work
They
out.
said that we, rally where we are for Natasha Cooper, like we're in the gang. And like, obviously,
well,
they're the ones that
ridiculous.
talked about
Doors of Perception.
Right,
That's
they
not
didn't
true.
watch the video.
You obviously don't know us or anything about what you're talking about. So, unfortunately, you're going to miss out. But I will tell you, you're the one losing because we're great.
Well, I just told a hilarious story, and you came in with stupidity. So, I can't. I even hearted one of her comments. I'm like, apparently she's having a bad day. I'm going to heart this. Okay. Not even going to respond. Then they left another comment. And then she left her third comment. And our third comment, I'm like, hey, you okay? Do you need a friend? I'll bake you some cookies. What do you need?
That's not Randy. Nope, Sin. Sin, you copied my link, sweetheart.
That's Wendy's PayPal. But hey, if somebody feels like giving a Wendy,
that's my channel, not her PayPal. But sub to my channel though.
Yeah.
I'm sometimes go live. Well, Doors of Perception. I'm sorry we couldn't win you over. Usually it takes a couple months. Sometimes, we'll win you over. A couple months, but if
I really didn't have any intent. And the reason being is because I knew that she didn't watch the live stream that she kept commenting. Hey, Kathy, that she kept commenting on.
Right.
I don't know, Carla. YouTube sucks lately.
Hey, Tracy.
But I see that Doors is one big tattletale running around acting like they were in middle school. Right, Kit Kat. That's what I thought. I went over there and I told that Randy right off. You know what she said to me? Are you okay?
She said, "Get fucked."
Right. Fuck myself.
She said she didn't care. I can't believe it.
Why don't she care?
Well, believe it, bitch. We don't care.
No.
Sorry, we don't care.
How am I going to sleep tonight? Just fine. I didn't need a new person.
You're not the first, and I'm sure you're not going to be the last, so it's all right.
Gang, you're on the payroll.
Oh, man. So, yeah. So, Wendy V, stop. Just stop. Stop talking about us. Stop thinking that you know what we're doing and why. You have no idea. Just stop it. I figured, Sid. I figured. She's dropping links and chopping cabbage over there. Sid. Sid is like one of the hardest working mods. I don't do shit as a mod. I don't drop links. I don't do anything. I will get troll links. I'm really good at that. I'm usually pretty fast. Me and Kimberly are usually the ones that grab the, we're both pretty fast at that. But I don't drop people's PayPals or drop their channel. I don't do shit. And so God bless the ones that do, because I never do.
I have the best mods ever. But let me read you. I happen to have the CPS rules right here sent to me. Thank you to the person that emailed me.
Well, do they need to be the same state? We need her state, though, right?
It is her state.
Okay, good. Just make it. Okay.
Yeah. Upon receipt of a report, CPS must commence within 24 hours an appropriate investigation. An investigation must include an evaluation of the environment of the child named in the report. Not, you mean not knocking on the door and walking outside like they did? Okay. An evaluation of the environment of any other children in the same home. A determination of the risk to such children if they continue to remain in the existing home and environment. Oh, that would be talk to the children.
Is there any way
Determination
you
of the
can post
nature.
that so we can read it together or no?
Let me drop it.
If not, that's okay. Never mind. I always, when people
Well,
read stuff, I always like to see it too. I don't know why.
you do. That bothers you. Let
It
me
does.
crop
It
it.
really bothers me. I don't know why. I think I'm not an auditory learner. That's why I'm a visual learner. I always have been. So like when someone's
You
just
know
reading
what?
something to me, I usually I check out, and I don't know why. I don't mean to, but I do.
I'm
So
with
I
you. I'm with
usually,
you.
yeah, I do the same thing in the classroom. Like, my students, I always make sure I have visual for them because some people are just not, well, none of my kids are auditory because they're deaf, but even so, like I don't just sign to them. I usually have it in print as well. So they can see the sign language and the English at the same time and, hopefully make them understand, help them understand better.
Okay, it's in
Did you
DMs
send
and
it to me?
Discord.
Okay. You want me to pull it up? Okay. I can pull it up.
Yeah, I don't have Discord. I can't stand that, and I don't know how to turn it off on my computer. Wendy, I'm the same way. I actually do too, Kit Kat. I don't know why I just start throwing it out there.
Okay. Here it is.
I do.
Here it is. All right.
Okay, so this in her state, and I cropped out her state just in case and all that stuff, okay? So are we ready? Upon receipt of a report, CPS must commence within 24 hours an appropriate investigation. An investigation must include an evaluation of the environment of the child named in the report, an evaluation of the environment of any children in the same home, a determination of the risk to such children if they continue to remain in the existing environment, a determination of the nature, extent, and cause of any condition enumerated in such report, a determination of the name, age, and condition of the children in the home, seeing to the safety of the child or children, notification in writing to the subjects of the report and persons named in the report of the existence of the report and of the respective rights pursuant to Title VI, Article 6 of the Social Services Law in regard to amendment of the report. There. So, hey, Willow.
Right. So within 24 hours, they have to start the investigation. They do an evaluation of the home and any other environment the child is in. They determine if there's any risk to the kids. The making sure that the kids are safe, and then they notify in writing, of course, about this report, and then I think they get a copy of it as well, which is why they have to do that part. It doesn't say anything about school on here, though.
Oh, I'm downloading something else that was sent to me, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh my goodness. I'm getting manuals. Thank y'all out here working for Jesus. Working for
you. Working for the Lord out here, you guys. Thank you. And listen, I don't want to call her a liar, although I know lots of people have experience with her being a liar. So I don't know. Maybe she does lie all the time. I don't know. I don't want to call her a liar, but I will say that it is shady and it's sketchy to me because CPS, I have never known CPS to give the parents a heads up about them going to school. I've just never heard of that. Never heard of it.
And
I wonder why someone called. I wonder if somebody, if somebody's fucking with her, either nobody called and she's just being a victim, or because what's the fastest way for what is or someone's being an asshole. What what's the fastest way for any mom on this platform to become an instant victim? Talk about CPS always. Yeah, that's the fastest way. You'll have everybody rushing to you, telling you how sorry they are, and you'll be instantly surrounded by people who want to beat someone's ass, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. Mm-hmm. So if that's what she's doing, then okay, whatever. Or if somebody really did call on her and they're being an asshole, because I can't imagine that they have any legit concern. I mean, her kids seem fine to me. I mean, they have kind of a neurotic mom, but whatever. I don't think they're in any danger. They certainly don't need CPS, in my opinion. So I don't understand why
Right.
anyone will call, and I certainly
And
don't
the
support that.
person emailing me is a retired CPS worker from that state. And it's
See,
just like
there
I
you go.
thought. But in any state, you can see without permission of the parents. And
Yes, you don't need permission from
Mama
the parents.
Adams, no,
do,
you
yeah, you
don't,
do not
because if
need
they're being
permission.
harmed.
Sorry, we're talking.
And well,
over each
that's
other.
the
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Mama Ames, she really was going at Mama Ames. And I'm going to say this. I didn't see your video, Mama Ames, that she was talking about. It was, and well, I don't. Was it you that she was saying made a video? I think when I'm just going to stop there.
What? What do you mean?
But yeah, Ash. Well, talking about the way that Merb lost a child, we know that. How he passed, that's none of, if when she wants to tell it, she could tell it in time. Okay.
Yeah, that's none of our business. I don't need to know that. I know you don't either. Yeah.
Right. And I get where that would make her mad. But putting a target on people's back, saying they called CPS, that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, you can't do that because it does put targets on people's back, and it's not fair because you don't have any proof. You don't have any proof that anyone called CPS from YouTube. You just don't. You don't have any proof, and you certainly don't know who it was. So to just call it, because that's what Laura. Remember, and now listen, I know we're not. That's what someone else used to do when she would get called on CPS. It would be whoever was her enemy at the time was at the top of the list for her every time. We've all been accused. I'm sure we could probably take a poll in the chat and people could say whether or not they've been accused of calling CPS on this particular person. And most people in this chat would say yes, because we've all been accused, all of us, whoever's at the top of the list. So I don't like that game. That's not a good game. So if that's what Merb is doing, I don't appreciate that at all. And I will stand up against that. You can't just do that. You can't just target someone and say that it's, this person because you're mad at them. Yes, Mandolin. Yes.
It's not a good feeling. It's not. And her comments regarding Hell to the No, she wants to know who's behind that channel. She's accusing all of us, left her, for being in charge of the channel. Well, I don't think it's any of y'all. I don't know who Hell to the No is, but what I do know is Merb keeps saying, and you think I don't know? I know you don't know.
I think if she knew, she would have said by now. If she knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
you are absolutely telling on yourself that you don't know.
Right. And she's so tore up about it. You wouldn't be tore up about it if you knew who it was.
No,
she's so
we
bothered.
have hate channels. We have hate channels. Do you ever hear us talk about those hate channels?
No, not really.
No, we don't talk about them. We know pretty much who's behind them. We got a feeling. And who cares? What you don't like is using your own words.
Right.
Oh, you better believe it, Mama Ames. I believe that with all my heart.
Yeah, same, Mama Ames. That's what I think I just said that I feel like if she knew who it was, she'd be screaming it from the mountaintops. I just don't believe at all that she knows. And she's so tore up about wanting to figure out who it is.
And what she's doing, well, I'll tell you what else she's doing. Before I quit listening, she was saying, crime scene cleaner this. She doesn't like me, but she's called y'all out. She did this. She's trying to pin y'all against. She's trying to start a war with them. And I am begging y'all, don't do it.
Right.
Stick together. You don't have to keep making videos about her. You don't have to keep talking about her. Everyone knows that y'all are telling the truth. I'm not saying that, that you have to keep going against her. What I'm saying is don't let her poison your mind to think that Sandy Law or crime scene cleaner or anyone like that is saying things about y'all, because they're not. Not just recent leavers. You didn't care. You just didn't care before she accused every single one of her leavers just the way. What?
So they're saying that she has a long history of accusing people who leave her of stuff, not just recent. Like, this isn't a recent thing for her. She's always done this, they're saying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is histrionic at best.
It's just that people didn't notice it before, probably because they were in it, so they just didn't notice. But now, looking back, I'm sure you can see for yourself that yeah, she has a long history of blaming others, and you just can't do that. That's just not. That's just such a you're going to be wrong every time, and then you're going to look like unreliable and crazy. Yeah, hard to see it when
It's
always Mama Ames,
Oh,
always.
yeah. I've been there. I've been there,
Yeah.
Mama Ames. And that's why I stand for y'all so firm. I was in one of the hardest, what do you call it, a gang to get out of. I mean, honest to God, it's kind of like it was blood in, blood out
Mhm.
with Katie.
Yeah.
And I'm so glad I got away. And I will
Yeah.
never allow myself to go back. That's why I just never got in with Carolyn. I never tried. She thinks the cult stuff, Kimberly, is funny, but I don't think it's funny at all. And again, I'm going to read what was sent about my group here. And it made me feel good. And this is the truth. This is what I can promise you when you become a member over here. Let me find it. I got grandkids galore in my pictures. So it's hard.
Yeah.
In the circle, we are all equal. When in the circle, no one is in front, no one is behind, no one is above, and no one is below. And I love that. And that is absolutely, I'll have a merch that's going to say it. And that's where we are.
I
I'll
like
never
that
go.
too. I think that's beautiful. Yeah. Yeah.
We are the winner circle here, and we stick together and we protect. I'll do my best to protect y'all. She's not going to take y'all to court. She can't.
No,
If you
that's
haven't
never gonna
lied,
happen.
you have nothing to worry about. And her sitting up there and saying the things that she's saying is absolutely criminal.
Well, she sounds desperate. She's desperate and grasping, like she's grasping to hang on to something that is slipping away from her. And I think that the further that goes, um, the more desperate she gets. Monique, I'm the same way. I'm the same way.
Same.
Don't ask me to choose. You won't like it. Yeah,
And
and I don't ask people to choose either. I just don't. I figure, my friends know what I bring to the table. You either want it or you don't. And if you don't, that's okay.
Yeah.
I'm not for everybody. I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. We don't have to be enemies. But I
love
don't
you.
harass people and bother people to,
You
to be my friend. I just don't.
No, I won't harass you.
No.
If I notice that you're not around for a while, I might say, "Hey, are you okay?"
Yeah,
Something like
good at
that.
that.
Just
You're really
check
good
on you.
at that. I'm not like that very well. I mean, I try to be, but I'm not as good as you. You're really good about that. You have a really
I
good
just want people to know that I do care.
She would be laughed out of court. You're right, Amanda. She would be. Absolutely, Amanda. Absolutely.
The same circle for years. It's not a constant revolving door. And there's
Right.
reasons for that. I love you
That's
too, Brenda Hart.
Yeah, I love you too, Brenda. You're awesome. And that's absolutely right. This community needs help and protection.
There's
It's
help to the
unbelievable.
no.
There's held to the no. I heard you got struck, held to the no. Tell us you're up and running. Is this a new channel for you, or are you up and running? So she's good. Everybody's fine. She's not.
Never made her choose between me and Tammy. Not true. I never do that. I don't understand the Tammy situation. I don't understand. I don't understand a lot that goes on over there. I'll say that. I can enjoy a good craft. I'm may or may not have some stuff coming on my. I'm just, but we're not gonna.
Carolyn's deleted comments. Like, I can tell that you're obviously bothered. And I get it. I understand. It's frustrating when you see something and other people don't see it. It's very frustrating. I've been there myself. I get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
But we can't. I mean, she's here now. She gets it now. So can we just try to be happy for that now?
It's kind of like my mission to make Two Scooter admit she's miserable and admit that she loves me.
I'm sure she's right there. She's right there, Randy. Almost got it. Almost
I
got
had
it.
her on the cusp.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely cusping for sure. For sure.
But hell to the no is they don't like hell to the no, but it's their own words. My channel will go down tomorrow, but anyone can email or reach me.
Damn. Are you gonna make a new channel, Hell to the No?
They have a backup channel.
She sucks. You suck for that, Merb. You
Yes,
suck
I did.
for that.
I did. I'm a channel striker.
You just hate that people tell the truth about you. You just hate that, don't
Hold
you,
on, let me
bitch?
find her other channel.
You make me sick. Shame on you.
Hell to the No 2.0, I think is the name of it.
Well, we need to get that channel up and running and get that link out, because that sucks that you're going to lose your channel tomorrow. And
Darn.
fucking how can you lose it when those are all fair use? Did she get you for bullying or for copyright? Because you should be able to fight that.
There's Aurora. Are you okay, Aurora?
Like, you should be able to fight it if they're copy strikes, because it's all fair use. You change everything. You absolutely, it's transformative. Everything that you put out is transformative. That is sin. It's really fucked up. Oh, it makes me so mad. And it makes you look like a whole P word, Mommy Ramblings. You just cannot handle anyone telling you that what you're doing is wrong. You just can't handle it.
Hold on, here's the link to the Hell to the Nose backup channel.
All right, everybody make sure you do that.
Teresa Elvis, where have you been? Miss you.
All right, I'm subscribed and the bell's on. Make sure you guys sub to that channel. Let's get her back up and running. Merb is the focus, and from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Hell to the No is everyone. That's right. I'm Hell to the No. Hey, Clancy, good to see you.
I'm Hell to the No.
I'm Hell to the No. Strike me, bitch. I don't understand, honestly. If they are copyright strikes, you should be able to fight. You should be able to fight.
Well, but no, they want
she's not that's take you to court.
Hold on, but she's talking about if she don't use her real name. That's what she wants. She's striking because she wants her real name. Hi, Landon.
You know what? Put a fake name and fight it anyway. I dare her to try to say, God, that makes me sick. You're such
already put it out
keyword.
There. She put it out there. If she uses a fake name, then or a fake business or something like that, she's going to go to that business and Carolyn, not anyone else. Please. Oh, we don't. Carolyn's deleted comments. We're with you.
Okay. Yeah. All right, Carolyn. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not coming at you. I promise. I'm not coming at you. I just feel like we got to support people who claw their way away from someone who is toxic. Anyone who's been in, and I'll speak for myself, anyone who's been in a toxic relationship knows how hard it is to get away. And when you finally do get away, you see everything in such a different light, and how, it's so clear that you don't even understand how you didn't see it before, but you just didn't when you're in it. It's so hard to see stuff when you're in the middle of it. And anyone who claws themselves away, deserves support. I feel like,
That's true. Kimberly is afraid to promote her macrame. She won't let me sell it. I was going to let people sell stuff, and people are afraid because of Merb. They're afraid that that she's going to go and like have somebody from her camp buy something and get their info, and
that's terrible. That really is sad.
Yeah. Hey, Olivia Fig Newton John.
Olivia, good to see you. My attorney handled everything today. Well, good. Well, I hope you get to keep your channel, but in
In case you don't, we'll get the backup up and running.
Well,
Y'all
there-
sub
yeah,
to that
there's
channel, please
definitely-
sub to it. She's already getting lots
Yeah.
of subscribers. We got you up over 500. You got yourself a community page now, bitch. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Blaster. Yeah, we'll keep supporting you. For sure. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you to everyone who has subbed the backup
That's the
channel.
only like. I can't stand a fig. I have questions about figs.
Please donate to here. Health to the Know. Look at the link on my channel about page. Donate? I didn't know she was taking money. All right, we'll check out your page, Carolyn's. I have your page too, so we'll look at that and see.
Just donate to Health to the Know.
I guess so, yeah. She says I'm an ex-subscriber and paying member of Carolyn's. I witnessed and was subjected to the manipulation and abuse of many fellow chatters. If you wish to contact me, please email. And then there's nothing there. Oh, and then she has a link. Give money to Health to the Know. Yeah. And Health to the Know's channel. So that's in her about section. That's very nice of you.
How do you do that? That is so cool.
What?
Someone bought a coffee. Someone, buy Health to the Know a coffee.
That's very sweet. Yeah, that's really sweet. I like that.
Howard buy me a coffee. I didn't know that even was a thing. That is cool.
That's very sweet.
We just got.
We will never give up, and this isn't over. We just got started. Merb, sit down and shut up. Yep.
But Aurora, didn't she go at you, Aurora? Am I wrong? Do I have the wrong person?
I don't know. I don't know who Aurora is. I
So
love her name,
I think I love the name Aurora. So the first time that I had the chat here, Aurora was a rambler, if I'm not wrong, and she was in here defending the rambler. And some stuff happened. I won't say what. And she came down pretty hard on Aurora. And welcome to the winner's circle, Olivia Fig Newton John. You're gonna love it here. We're all the same. And if I'm wrong, but Aurora's got some health problems and did they, Kimberly, Brendan, and Rachel? I can't stand Rachel. So yeah, I don't know. I can't respect Merb. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yes, appreciated. Let me
You can always will be kept out of her mouth. I care for you. Well, I'm happy that people feel like. I think more and more people are feeling brave enough to realize they're in a toxic situation and get out and know that, there's support for you here. And I know other places too, there's support for you there. So,
oh yeah.
Don't feel like you can't reach out. There's a lot of people just even in this chat alone who have been through what, you're going through. So there's lots of people ready to stand with you.
Absolutely. And the thing is this isn't a hate channel. She can
it's
call
not.
it.
Yeah. And we're not jumping on a hate train either.
It's just, it seems like she's been able to try to throw a wrench in everything that we've put out about, using the information from that deceased lady, the water park, working for the water park. Everything has been, I'm going to get them off this subject, go to this subject. I'm going to get them off this subject, go to this subject, get them off this, go to this.
Right.
And
that was another thing that Wendy B said, that we contacted the water park. No, we didn't. We didn't contact the water park at all. We didn't do that.
Good investigation, Wendy B. Good investigation.
It's ridiculous.
Right. And Wendy B. And Merb saying that we stalked her at the water park. No one stalked you at the water park. You filmed it.
Right.
And then I've had very many family vacations or family over and friends over. I just don't video it. Yeah, right. Right.
Well, I mean,
Not even
contrary to YouTube rules, not everything you do out in oxygen has to be filmed. You
well,
don't have
I'm
to, you know,
talking
there
about
is
that.
such a thing as just hanging out with your family and enjoying the time.
Well, she
That
said
is
that.
the thing.
I guess. Oh wow, Maggie H. Really? Um. No, she said that people are saying that she has no life outside of YouTube and this and that. And she's like, I just don't video it, and I just know
And
the
I just
reason why.
don't believe her.
Yeah, Sandy Law. Thank you. It is. And then I didn't realize how thank you so much, Tracy. Thank you for the tip. It's much appreciated, much needed and appreciated. Thank you. Um well, I kind of don't believe her either, and I hate to say that because I know how much I do and I don't film it. That link has your name and town in it. That's fine with me. Everybody knows where I live, Connie. I don't know if it has my town, does it?
I didn't know that it had your town.
I mean, everybody. It sure does. Well, that's where I live, y'all. I don't care. I've been doxxed so much that I'm beyond caring. But I mean, look into my life. It's so boring. Beautiful friends, we're just showing love back to each on. Ah, that's so sweet. But thank you for telling me, Connie. And it's good to see you. I haven't seen you in a long. Oh, my name comes up. Okay, wait, let me read this. Carolyn's deleted. Surely hope so. Hope I'm told if my name ever comes up, I can squish her like a bug. Have located all my emails, start explaining the truth that night. Oh, I don't know what happened with Rosie. Is it
I don't know.
Rosie?
What happened with her?
I don't know. But something went down. I wanted us all to come speak just to have a voice. No one wanted to join us, so we did it alone. That's right, Sandy.
And you know what, Sandy? And how many people since then have come forward? Like, I feel like you helped pave the way for others to realize that they also want to get out and they need a place to go. You know what I mean? Like, you helped save a lot of people, I think, Sandy.
I think
feel
so
like you
too.
should be proud of that.
And I think that I knew that people would get sick of her just spewing lies and spewing hate and throwing, I would rather someone, instead of just taking jabs at me every single time, just do a live about me and get it over with. But that's what happens is she's throw jabs at people and they get sick of it. And that's why this happens.
Well, I think too, you have to realize the more you try to control people, the farther they try to pull away from you. You just can't. You can't control everything. People either want to be there or they don't. You can't control them. You can't force people to do stuff like that. You can't, lock them up in Slack and make them say, yeah, you just can't do that. It's too, I don't know. It's freaky. People don't like it.
I love
People
you,
don't like
Sandy.
it. And
Right. Well,
it bothers me though that people don't understand that, like, we can't possibly want to just help somebody. It always has to be for views and why can't we care about other? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Well, I'll be honest with you. When Sandy Law came to me, the views and stuff really wasn't like a big thing in my mind at all at that time. What helping Sandy is what.
Right. Like, why is it so ridiculous to believe that we wanted to help be supportive for someone who was going through hell, who's going through something really bad? And, you've known Sandy for years. I mean, we all have. We've known Sandy for years and years.
Yeah.
You've been a very good friend of hers for years and years and years. Like, why is it so hard to believe that we would stand up and do the right thing? Why does it always have to be for some selfish reason? I just don't understand that. And I don't appreciate being portrayed that way. I don't appreciate that.
But what we've gotten out of it is, look, Rosebud comes now. My Crazy Life comes now. Bar comes now. We've gotten a lot of good new Elvis. I mean, these people, I just, so I can't be sorry that I got some new subscribers from it because they're great people. And the thing is, Merv, is you're losing great people. I would
Yeah.
be over there fighting to get my people back. Instead of talking crap on them, I would be fighting to get them back, saying,
Right.
what can I do to make
Right.
this right? I was in
What you can't
crisis.
do is lock them in Slack, threaten them with their IPs, threaten them with the FBI, doing all that. Nobody's going to want to stick around for that. It's too creepy.
I was Rosie says, I was in crisis, also very ill, plus in bedridden, 25 years. I had a deflated special air mattress. She swore ambulances carry around can fix electric motors. They called EMT LE crisis. I don't. Hey, Peggy K. The reason the great people, right, Peggy? I've heard that a lot. I don't really understand. 6 people calling me.
Right, Sandy. Exactly.
Right. No, Sandy won't build a channel, and she could because she has got the most awesome house, the most awesome everything she does is perfect. And I know she doesn't like for me to say that, but it really is. Everything Sandy does is perfect. It amazes me. Like God has blessed her with so much talent. And then she's super sweet on top of it. I took it all for granted. I believe that, and I know. Look, when she did her drama stream the other night, she got a lot of views on it. Drama does bring views. Um, I don't like the way she uses Sandy Rozak. I don't know. She says she knows my heart. She knows my heart. She always says that.
Mm. Well, a
Does
lot of
she?
people have a problem with your behavior. And if all these people see it, I don't know why it's so ridiculous for you to maybe stop and take a look. Maybe just check yourself. Maybe you
Never.
don't have to be so paranoid. Maybe you don't have to believe that so many people are out to destroy you. Maybe take a break. Get some maybe grief counseling, therapy. Like I don't hate the woman. I don't want bad things to happen to her. But I'm damn sure going to stand up for people that she's hurting.
Oh, you're welcome, Sandy. Right. And here's what I promise you. If anyone comes to me and they say, you live 50 miles from me, where do you live? Maybe
Oh
don't.
no, don't tell don't tell her.
I don't know why I said that.
Don't
Do
dox
not
yourself.
don't write where you live in the chat. Do not
No.
do that, Connie. Message me somewhere and tell me.
Yes.
We'll get some food. Um, the thing is, if somebody comes to me and they tell me that I've hurt them, I want to know. First of all, it kills me. It breaks my heart that I've hurt somebody. I want to know how I can fix it, what I can do to be better. That's it. Now,
Right.
if I get defensive, that means you've probably hurt me too. And we're gonna, but
It might get ugly before it gets better.
right. But it will get better. It's gonna get better. I'm
So
gonna work it out.
Rosia, I don't know if I'm saying your name right. She said, they all turned against me. That's how it ended. There were 1,400 people in chat. There's more to the story. I would have to tell it in full. I may be ready to tell it eventually on a panel. They all turned against me. It's how it ended. And there were 1,400 people in chat. So she embarrassed the hell out of you in front of 1,400 people. Damn. But Merb totally screwed up the truth of it all.
Gotcha, Carmen. Gotcha. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Well, my email is in my about section. Anytime you can absolutely email me. Absolutely.
If you ever want to share your story on panel, here, we'll support you, of course, or
Yes.
I'm sure there's other people that will also, be happy to support you if you want to share your story. I'm so sorry that happened to you. I'm so sorry.
Well, it is absolutely not legal to tell people that the FBI are watching them. It's not legal to say that CPS sat and watched someone's videos because that never happened. That's not going to happen. They're not going to watch a video. They're not there to watch videos. They
No.
don't give one iota of a bug's butt if you have a YouTube channel.
No, they don't. They don't care. Especially if it has nothing to do with the kids. If you don't have a video on your channel that's a direct threat to those kids or their safety, CPS isn't going to give a shit. They don't care.
No.
Why would they care? They have a job to do.
That is something that she said that, the CPS watched all of these channels, the hate channels, and they said, yep.
Well, remember she said that she marched into that. I still laughing about her. She marched herself into that office with your channel in hand, tattled. And
yes.
They knew from the instant that you were, being
Up
a big
to no
bully.
good.
Yeah,
Up to no good. That, Randy.
You were being naughty on the internet.
Sandy Lawson. All these names are the same story. That's the thing.
Right.
Look like hot dog.
Right.
I wanted to say hi to Sandy Law. Miss you. Oh, burnt hot dog. What a great name.
Burnt hot dogs are so good.
Let me tell you something. My nanny did not eat meat for no reason other than she just didn't really like the taste of meat. But she would, if you cut a hot dog open and opened it up, burned it on the grill.
Burn the hell out of it. Oh, yeah. So good. So good. Yeah, delicious.
Like, Nanny, I don't understand. You won't eat a chicken breast, but you'll eat a hot dog.
Chicken? That's gross.
Yeah.
Let's get a hot dog in here. I love Nanny.
I know. She
A
was
woman after my own heart over there. Love it. That's funny. So, no, chicken. Ew. That's disgusting.
Olivia, I thought every kid in school ate their hot dogs split open and like that because that's how I was raised.
Yeah.
And come to find out, it was just us.
Isn't it funny when you realize that other people don't do stuff the way you did? I remember the first time I was at a friend's house and she took out the milk that they drank and their tab wasn't red. And I was like, where's your real milk? They're like, this is the milk we drink. And it was like some blue tab. And I'm like, what is this? Like poison. What is this sorcery? I just didn't understand it at all that other people had ate and drank different stuff than we did. Yes, I was a very sheltered child.
So did y'all drink whole milk and that was 2%? Because
probably, probably something like that. Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, I don't understand. What do you mean?
Y'all are making me so happy because they're coming in and saying hi. Burnt hot dog, I don't know you, but I want to now. Simply
we want to be your friend. We need to be your friend now, Burnt Hot Dog. Hope you're okay with that.
Yeah.
Give us your IP address, please, and your
sign the log. It's on the right.
We're gonna lock you into an app that you can't get out of, even if you hate us.
Burnt hot dog off, but someone said that she's related to Two Scoots.
Oh, one day Two Scoots is gonna love you, Randy. I know she is.
She does love me. I know that she already does. She's Two Scooter's She's Two Scooter's daughter. She's a good person. Your
Are
mom
you
loves
kidding?
me.
You're Two Scooter's daughter?
Go tell your mom she loves me.
I feel weird.
I don't because Sandy Law loves her, and there's just that.
All right. Well, we're not trying to go real life. She came in here. Like I feel bad. Your mom. Tell your mom that she loves us. She just doesn't want to admit it publicly, but she does. She loves us.
And I'm probably one of the few that listens to her stories. I'm just saying.
You know, you
tell her
stories scare the hell out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
She's been around, guys. I'm not mad at you guys. No worries.
Oh, good. Okay,
the
good.
authorities, which hate channel, don't think they're
going to
make
fun of your mom a little bit too. Now I feel really bad about that. I'm sorry. We're just teasing her.
You got a doozy for a mom, but so do my kids.
Yeah, right. So do mine. So we're good.
I have a question for you. Do those dolls freak you out the way they freak me out? Have you ever been freaked out by your dolls before, Burn Hot Dog? They scare the life out of me. I'm not going to lie.
Scooter loves you, Randy. I knew it all along, Sandy Law. Thank you for affirming.
Yeah, we know she does. We know she
Listen,
does.
Let me listen, y'all. Here's what I want to. I don't know if I should do this or not. I am hooked on, and I don't know. Last night I laid in my bed just crying my eyes out. I had found this lady named Betty on TikTok, and I'll tell this story before we go. Betty has Alzheimer's, and I was thinking of trying to get her one of those dolls. She has a baby doll, and but then she has a little fake dog that she thinks is real. It's so pitiful, but Betty is awesome, and her husband of 63 years.
Wow. God bless her.
And her son, they take care of her.
Oh, that's so sweet. I found this new channel. It somehow got in my algorithm. I'm not sure how. One day I'd love to know how YouTube figures stuff out. But anyway, it got in my algorithm, and it's this guy who is like a kind of semi-producer, music producer, also is caretaker for his grandma. And he he'll make these shorts of caring for her, and he's hilarious and loves his grandma so much. Like, he's so good to her, but he's also very funny. He's like, because it's grandma.
Yeah.
And she can't like open her hands all the way, so she has to do the Lord's Prayer, and he does the fingers for her, and I don't know, just sweet. And I hope I'm lucky to have grandkids like that, man, that love me that much. That's very sweet.
I'm trying to mold mine into worshiping me like that. Yes.
Yeah, that's what it is. Worship. Just a normal level of love.
I have a lady that has a baby doll. She treats the doll like a real baby. So, well, read what I pinned. Did I pin the wrong?
The thing I see pinned is Sarah's thing about the
Aurora MRB got in my email and changed my name to Natasha twice. And see, I knew that.
What?
And Aurora, I knew that.
What?
But because Aurora is sick, I've never said anything. Aurora is burnt hot dog. Please don't talk about The Walking Dead. I'll have to do CPR on Sin.
Wait a second.
Mm-hmm.
She got into your email and changed your name to Natasha twice. How? How could she get into your email? Did you give her your password?
Slack.
But how could she get her email address? Did she just change it to Natasha on her end, on Mommy Rambling's end, or on Aurora's end? Like, because you know how you can save a contact in your phone, you name it whatever you want. Did she change it there, or did she actually manage to get into your email and change it? Like she had your password or something. I don't even know how you could do that without a password. How do you do that? And what a sneaky fuck. That's really crazy and weird. And yes, Cass. That's exactly who it is. Chris Paulson TV. Yes, that's him. Isn't he awesome? I loved him. I thought he was so great. He's so sweet to his little grandma. Grandma speaks Spanish, I think. And so she asked him what day it is. And he said, martes, because it's Tuesday. And she goes, Tuesday? And he says, yes, Tuesday. And then he goes to the camera, you have to say it like that or she won't get it. If you say Tuesday, she's not going to get it. So I have to say Tuesday.
Oh.
It's Tuesday, Grandma. You're right. It's Tuesday. And Grandma's all, Tuesday? And he's all, yeah, Tuesday. So cute. Adorable. Straight adorable.
Well, See, mine is not funny at all. I mean, like it's so sweet, but it's sad. Well, I make some macrame and jewelry, and I've already doxed myself, so why not? Okay, Frenchie, whenever you want to sell it, let me know, sweetie. Let me know.
Look at Sin over here. Look at that Sin's flex over here. I've seen every episode 27 times, and I've been to Sonoya where they filmed 7 times and eaten at Daryl's restaurant.
She has.
Look at her showing
She
off.
called me last year. I thought Walking Dead was over, just
Right.
over, because she's, this is the last episode, and so I thought
I
it
feel
was
like
the
I've
last
heard
episode.
that for years. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that for years. Like I'm crying, I can't handle it. I'm crying because it's over, and then like the next year it's still going. What are you talking about?
Hey, help me, Rhonda. Help
But
me,
here's the
Rhonda.
thing: I keep seeing things like Fear of the Walking Dead, something else in the Walking Dead. Is that all like spin-offs, or
I don't think so.
is
I
this
don't
like
think so.
NCIS just never ends, just on for years, just making new chapters and stuff?
I can love that show.
I know you would, of course you do.
I feel like I could work with him, you know?
I know, totally.
Smart hot dog. She really is serious. She goes there. They know her. I mean, it's a whole thing. They know Cynthia.
Sin is famous. She is really famous. Yes, all the spin-offs, and they have 3 more coming. I mean, my God, the show's never gonna end. It's gonna be on forever and ever. Look at Heather Nicole in here with the spoilers. Spoiler alert! I
You
gotta
go to
sleep
sleep
with
to
this,
NCIS.
guys.
My stupid TV, I got to figure out how to make it not cut off itself because it wakes me up when it cuts off. Oh, it is spin-offs. My bad. My bad. I don't watch The Walking Dead.
I've never seen one episode. I know. Isn't that crazy? I've never seen one episode. Never once.
I've seen a couple of episodes, but no, I've seen a few.
I don't enjoy monsters. I don't enjoy gross, gory things. I just can't.
Oh,
You know what? Speaking of gross, gory things, and I have you to blame for this, by the way, you're taking full credit for this, Randy. Pet Cemetery came on today, and like an idiot, I watched it. That movie is terrifying. Why the hell is that on in the middle of a day on a Friday? What the hell?
Which one did you watch? The first one?
The old one, the first one, where the little boy gets hit by the
Oh.
truck and I want to play with you. Oh my God. Scared the hell out of me.
That was my line. That was
Oh
my
my
line.
God. So scary. And he sliced the guy's ankle. Oh my God. It's just awful. And at the
The
end,
ankle part. Look, I can watch every bit of that except the ankle part.
God,
No.
that ankle was just, as soon as I saw it, like my ankle hurt. I'm like, okay, I think you got me.
Oh, that's such
It was
a bad.
awful, man. Just terrible. And then at the end, when she comes in, she's like, my love, and her little eyes all dangly. Oh, just so nasty. So nasty. I can't believe I watched this. Your fault for mentioning it the other day, Randy. Your fault. I don't know what I'm watching that for in the middle of the day on a Friday. It's not even dark outside.
Do you know what scares me the most, though, I think, is Zelda,
Who's Zelda?
the sister.
Oh, is she the one that jumps out from the corner and screams in the
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that was crazy.
Rachel!
That was
Rachel!
Jesus.
Coming
that
to
was
get
crazy.
you, Rachel.
Terrifying. And now I have to
I-
sleep in my house by myself, and Asher's not going to do shit. So I'm dead. That's it. Goodbye, everybody. It was nice knowing y'all.
I see,
I'm
and
going to die tonight.
I tell Timber, do not watch anything scary because I don't like to sleep at your house. I hate sleeping over at her house. I can't sleep good.
Well, I'm about to send you a ticket so you can sleep at
I
my
know.
house because this is your fault. I would never have watched that bullshit if you had talked about it the other day. Can't believe it. Now I have to go to bed by myself. It's late, it's dark, and I'm all by myself.
You got Asher.
So Asher's worthless. God bless you. You're worthless.
I haven't watched Handmaid's Hands that I can't talk. I haven't
Handmaid's
watched
Tale or
that.
whatever. I've never watched that either. I've never seen
Denise
that.
Renee, I have a confession. I have never, and me and Timber was talking about this
Never seen
yesterday.
it either.
I've never seen the first Hocus Pocus. I couldn't get into it, and then today, here's my way of thinking. Today, I put it on the Disney Channel, and I almost clicked it, and I thought, "Don't you dare cave to peer pressure, Randy. Why would you watch Hocus Pocus 2 when you have no idea?"
You can't. You haven't earned it. You have to watch the first one first.
And
Don't you
I
feel like
can't.
you're cheating? You're cheating. Like you skip in the line. You got to watch the first one first.
I didn't watch it, but see, I'm nuts about that stuff. Like if if I want to watch a movie, like let's say Twilight, my favorite Twilight is the last one.
Hmm.
But I won't just watch the last one. If I want to watch the last one, I'll watch the first one, the second one, the third one, the fourth. Why?
I watched that show and it was on today. I watched that series almost every time it comes on. I watch it. Same with all the Harry Potters. I'll watch them all. Yeah, I've seen them at least 87 times, at least, probably more. And I watch them all from start to finish. I have them going in the background. I have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stones on right now. I'm watching it in the background. Yeah. I've seen it literally at least 87 times. I'm the same with Twilight too. Every time it comes on, I have to watch it.
But now when I watch Twilight, I'm thinking, why did I love this so much?
Same.
Loved it.
I can't stand Robert Pattinson. I'm sorry. I think I was the only person, and I think I've told the story. That's when I knew I was old, because I watched that movie and I was like, who is this fuck? Like, why is anyone and everyone's like, oh my God, he's such a dream. He's so cute. He's so handsome. I love him. I'm like, he's wearing lipstick. Like, you see that, right? Like, I'm not the only, his hair is a mess. His teeth are weird. His eyes are strange. What do you see? What is cute? I don't see it. Look at Taylor. He's cute. The wolf.
The wolf was cute, but Carlisle was hot.
Also looks terrifying.
But
white with lipstick. Weird. No offense to my brothers out there that wear lipstick. I'm not shaming you. I'm talking specifically about that movie. That's it. Nobody else. No shame to anybody
did
else.
anyone watch Nurse Jackie?
Nope, never watched that.
Oh, I own Nurse Jackie. I own all the seasons. He was in Nurse Jackie, and he was a terrible doctor. And so when I saw him, so what? Nurse Jackie is one of the best shows ever. And it also will take you down addiction. It will show you every progression that is true. I'm telling you, Nurse Jackie gives you all of it. But so when you see Carlisle on Twilight after he was on Nurse Jackie, you're like, what the hell?
Well, he was in Harry Potter too. He was, well, not Carlisle. Robert Pattinson was also in Harry Potter. And so that's why I thought I would like Twilight. I don't know why. I was younger. Sorry, I'm stupid. Anyway,
I loved it. I loved
it. And I still like Twilight. I still do like Twilight, although it's a little hard to watch because of the time of my life that I was in when that all came out. So it gives me weird memories, but I do still enjoy it. But I do not think he's handsome. I do not think he's cute at all, even as Batman. And yes, I've seen the Batman. Excellent movie. I do like him in it.
Boring.
What? Boring?
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. How could you think it was boring?
Because I like Christian Bale. Bring him back.
Do you like Ben Affleck?
Yes.
Yeah, I do too. I like him too.
Yes.
I like the whole Justice League lineup. I think Henry Cavill is great as Superman. I like the chick as Wonder Woman. I love her.
You're going to get me turned on, and you're going to get me started. I'm going to have to go watch it.
I like the whole Justice League lineup. And I love Ezra as the Flash, but he went crazy. He went a little weird. So hopefully.
Oh, yeah. He started attacking people in real life. Mm-hmm. Ezra, have you ever seen, and he was getting his own movie, by the way.
Mm-hmm. I think they filmed it already. I think they filmed it already. They might have.
But have you ever seen the movie?
I've never seen any of the Christian Bale Batmans. By the way, never.
Oh, what?
Never.
You've never. So wait a minute.
Oh wait, what? I'm lying. I saw the one that has Heath Ledger as the Joker.
I was going to say what?
I've seen that, but I didn't. I can't tell you one thing Christian Bale did. My eyes were completely focused on Heath Ledger. He stole that movie for sure.
Okay, so you need to watch all of those Batmans. You need to watch every one of those Batmans. And let me tell you why. They are freaking good. They are good. Not just the one with Heath Ledger.
I can't stand Christian Bale. He's such an asshole.
What?
Isn't he? Didn't he yell at everybody once on the set?
I don't know, but they probably heard his films or made him mad. I love him.
They probably deserved it. I'm sure they deserved it. I'm sure
they're begging for it.
I'm sure. You're right. Randy's like, I'll be yelled at by him. Come and yell at me.
Yeah, come yell at me. Make sure you have your weight on you because sometimes he'll lose a lot of weight for a role.
Yes. He was in Gore the God. He was Gore the God Butcher in Love and Thunder, the new Thor movie that's out. Have you seen that yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
Okay, you need to watch that. It's on Disney Plus. You should watch it. Have you
I
seen
will.
Multiverse of Madness yet? Doctor Strange, the new Doctor Strange with the Wanda?
Girl, you know us. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So then now, yeah. So you need to watch. Have you seen Spider-Man: No Way Home?
Yes.
Okay, that's also really good. Okay, yeah. So
Yes.
Thor:
You
Love and
bought me
Thunder.
that.
Yes, that's
bought
right.
me
I bought that for you.
my
That's right. I bought
birthday.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I did. That's right. My
Are
son is
we?
gonna work. Hold on. Whoa, hang on, Brenda. You're about to be my new best friend. My son is going to work with the Marvel Studio. Is that the people who make the superhero movies, Wendy? Oh my God, yes. And he needs to marry me tonight. How old is he? Is he single?
Are we married? Yes, we are. Do we care? No, we don't.
Don't care. Don't care. I'll put him up for the rest of his life. He's working with Marvel. What is he doing with Marvel? Okay, you need to fill me in, girl. What is he doing with Marvel? Oh my goodness.
Brenda has, yeah.
I'm so jealous.
Davita, she came at you too this week, changing he's 45, Wendy. That is definitely on your radar.
That is perfectly fine with me. Is he single? Oh my God. Tell him I want to marry him tonight.
I'm just the sidekick. I will definitely go. But you know what? You tell him I want back Tony Stark.
We all want Tony Stark back. And here's the thing. And we're also going to want Captain America back. We do. We're going to get nerdy for a second here, y'all. I'm so sorry. The chat is going to empty right now, but that's all right. We're saying goodbye.
Plug washing.
So the thing is they can't just bring Tony back because that makes his death, not the same. I'm sorry, spoiler alert for anyone who doesn't know. But the other problem is, though, they can't sell Iron Man merch if there's no Iron Man. They're going to need an Iron Man in the MCU. So with all this multiverse and, different timelines and different universes and all that, somewhere Iron Man's coming back. I don't know if it'll be Tony Stark's Iron Man or someone else, but he has to come back because for merch reasons, they want to sell Iron Man products and they're not going to they can't sell them if there's no Iron Man. So he's definitely coming back. I just don't know when.
Yeah. And you remember how I found out he died. So
I love him. The thing is,
Rosebud, I'm so sorry. But let me tell you, Rosebud, how I found out that Tony Stark died.
Oh, how do you not know that, Rosebud? Have you not seen Endgame? Oh no, I feel terrible now. I'm so sorry.
Look, but the same thing happened to me. Here's what happened. I was watching the Spider-Man.
Yep, it tells you in the Spider-Man. Yep.
Yeah, and so I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
What is he talking about? And I texted Wendy. I said, what?
Yep. And I'm like, you can't watch these out of order, Randy. You have to watch them in order. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Black Panther. If I'm not wrong, Black Panther went into the gap, right? So that the 5-year gap.
Yeah, he was blipped. But Chadwick Boseman, who plays Black Panther, passed away from cancer. Yes. And he actually had cancer while they were filming. And when you watch Black Panther and you see how physically demanding, no one knew he was sick. No one. And he was sick while he was playing that role. And he looked so strong and healthy. And he did such, aggressive work. Like he, really had to put a lot of effort into that work. He's just a hero. He's just absolutely a superhero. And that's the thing that I love about the Marvel. And I do like this about DC as well. Their superheroes are those people. Like Chris Hemsworth is Thor. He is. I'll never not see him as Thor. Same with Tom Holland. He's Spider-Man. He is never not going to be Spider-Man. Same with Tony Stark. Robert Downey Jr. He will always be Tony Stark to me. Like these are Captain America. Chris Evans is Captain America. Like they just are. They completely
you have to watch them, Rosebud. You have to.
They completely exonify everything. Is that a word? About these characters. Yes, and they completely become those people. It's amazing to me.
You met him in person. I think that I would probably go to jail if I met him in person. I don't know.
Yes, my cousin was roommates with Lupita and she said none of them knew he was sick. That's true, Olivia. None of them knew he was sick.
he didn't tell anyone because the story is that he was afraid that they wouldn't keep him on, and
Right.
they might not have because they want to do sequels and stuff. And now what are they going to do, But he is the Black Panther. Like, he just is. Like,
Mhm.
I can't think of anybody they could replace him with. He is Black Panther. Like that, he completely played that role to perfection. It's one of my
And
favorite
then when
movies.
he made that video, he made a video to kids about something, and people was accusing him of being on drugs,
Mhm.
and
He would like nod off in meetings and stuff, and you can see it. There's one meeting that I actually watched, and he was sitting next to Paul Bettany, who plays Vision, and he plays Jarvis. He played the voice of the computer for all those years, and then they put him in Vision, and he played Vision. Anyway, he was sitting next to Paul Bettany, and you can see Chadwick Boseman's eyes are kind of closing, and he's like leaning off to the side, and you can tell that Paul like leans over and he's like, "Are you okay, man?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I'm good, I'm good." But he was sick, he was dying. And he still tried to go to all these engagements where, sit on a panel and answer questions for 3 hours under blazing hot lights and, try to pretend that you're not sick. Amazing. Just an amazing human being.
other
So
crew
sad.
member getting in his eye line. Absolutely forgivable, by the way. Absolutely. I agree with you, Warrior Grandma. I've rewound as I was late, so I'm behind, but I just wanted to say that I love you guys. When you get to this part, know that we love you too, voices in your head.
Love you right back, voices in your head. Thank you. So Brenda Hart, I'm going to need you to
Which
hook me up with your son
in
somehow.
game, Rosebud, the last one in game.
Well, you have to watch Infinity War first, and then you can watch Endgame after that. Because if you don't watch Infinity War, you're not going to understand Endgame. They're
Yeah,
connected.
you have, yeah. You're not going to know where the characters came from because you're not going to understand the blip, and the blip
Right.
is important.
Yes. Yeah. It's very important. And it's so funny because every time I watch Infinity War, because I'll watch these movies over and over and over forever. I just love them so much. I still get to the end of that movie and think he's not going to get the stones. He's not going to do it. Thor's going to stop him. Even though I've seen this movie 1,000 times and I know what happens. I'm so crazy.
What are you doing tomorrow? Oh, watching in the.
I can't believe you know all this. Chadwick and Paul were great friends in high school. Oh, really? It broke our hearts when he died. You could tell that he really cared about him, the way he leaned over and he was like, "Are you okay, man?" And then Chadwick, of course, big, huge smile. He always has such a big smile. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." But you could tell he was like nodding off and probably in pain. And you just didn't tell anybody. He didn't want to put a burden on anybody. And he just did. He worked his ass off. And yeah, people accused him of doing drugs and everything else because he was, unfortunately fading away because he was sick. And then those people, of course, felt like shit when he passed. It was so sad. I remember when he passed, and I wasn't a big Marvel fan yet when he passed, but I just remember like Twitter was lit up with Wakanda Forever. And he was very loved, and I can see why.
Listen, I thought we was going to have to take Timothy to the emergency room. Timothy is Batman. All that he identifies as Batman, which But when Chadwick died, it was like I just remember him just sinking into the couch.
Brenda, like my voice is shaking right now. If Paul wants another person to keep secrets, I am also a very good secret keeper. And I would love to be his best friend and maybe wife. I'm just saying. Just saying. I would love to be his best friend and help him keep any secret he wants. Make this happen for me, Brenda Hart.
Brenda, listen, you tell me about.
I don't ask for much from you people. Make this happen.
Just tell me whether or not they're talking to my guy about being Tony Stark. That's all I need to know. That's it. And I was so happy.
Didn't Superman die and they brought him back? Yes, he did die and they brought him back. Yes, they did.
Let me tell you, talking about shit in a gasket, that was me when Superman died.
Yeah, you freaked out. I remember. I still remember the text messages.
Yes, this is how my obsession started.
That's right. Yeah, you were very, very, very upset, and rightly so. It's how does Superman die? That makes no sense.
Yeah. Yes, I cried.
Nobody stays dead for long. Nobody does. But with Tony, his death meant something. So if they bring him back, it's got to be done right. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying it needs to be done right, because I don't know anybody else who could play Tony Stark. Like, he is Tony Stark. Like, Robert Downey Jr. is
Right.
Tony Stark. Like, in his real life, he is. He walks
Yeah,
around like that. Like, he just is Tony Stark.
He taps his chest, flies around. Absolutely.
He does. He does. Yes, he does. It's just the way he talks and stuff. He is Tony Stark. He is a billionaire,
Even though,
playboy.
yes,
That's who he is.
even though one of my favorite movies with Robert Downey Jr. is oh shoot, what is the name of it? Due Date.
I saw him recently in Weird Science. I forgot he was in that movie, but he played
Weird Science.
yes, and he played one of the mean bully high school boy. I'm sure he would rather forget about that role. I probably wish that we all forget, but I saw it recently. It came on TV. I don't know why, and I watched it for fun. And boy, what a mess that was. And I bet he's very embarrassed that he was in that. But yeah, he was in that.
Well, back in the day, that was a good movie, though.
I loved it. Loved it. Yes.
Y'all know one of my favorite movies back then, and I cannot sit through it now, was Howard the Duck.
I don't think I've ever seen that all the way. I don't think I've seen that yet.
I love that movie.
Just like Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp is the only Jack Sparrow. Amen. That's right. There's nobody else that can do Jack Sparrow.
We're mad at Johnny.
Why are we mad at? Is Johnny really dating his lawyer?
Oh,
is
I
that
hope
real
so.
or is that just a rumor? Why are we mad at Johnny Depp? What happened? What do you do now?
Because they never messaged me back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is that the reason we're mad? I figured that was. Sorry. I'm mad.
You didn't know that was real? That's very real. I took that as.
I'm sorry. You took that personally. I see. I get that. I get it.
And I will take my time.
Are we also mad at OJ for the same reason?
Yes, I went at OJ again this week. And I went back through mine and OJ's messages on Twitter. And I said, OJ, for Christmas.
Jesus. Keto just said Robert Downey Jr. said he was done with Marvel movies. Yeah, I think he's done. He was that missed 10 years of his life. Like he's I think he's done. But maybe he'll come back like in Secret Wars, because they're doing a Avengers Secret Wars and the Kang saga or whatever. Maybe he'll come back for like a little quick appearance in one of those movies, because they'll be traveling all over the multiverse, and so maybe they'll go to Earth 313 and he'll be Tony Stark there maybe for 10 minutes. I don't know.
Yeah, so you kind of think how if I talk to OJ on Twitter, nobody will see it. Well, I go and I'd say, where you should talk about this, OJ, is my channel. Come on my panel and talk about this. And Warrior Grandma came up under me and she said, shameless.
You really are shameless. Shameless.
My oldest daughter, she said, he's going to get a restraining order on you. I'm like, well, if he does, I'll make the news, at least.
That's right. I'll frame it, motherfucker. Go ahead. Make sure you spell my name right.
Right. Just don't hand it to me in person there.
Right. Yeah. Secret Wars is going to be good. And so is, what is it? Kang Dynasty? Is that what it is? That's going to be scary as hell. I have you watched any of the Disney Plus series like She-Hulk or Loki or WandaVision? You have to watch WandaVision. You'll love it. It's so good. I hope you will. I love it. It takes a minute to get into it, but if you can watch it, like now, you don't have to wait a week in between episodes. You can just blow through them in a day. So you probably will like it better than I did, because it's confusing as hell. You're like, what the hell is going on? You're asking yourself that like through the whole freaking show, but it's so good. And I fell in love with Wanda. Just fell in love with her. Her and Vision. I loved them both so much.
I Googled it
and I love Loki. Yes, Burn Hot Dog. Me too. Loki and WandaVision are my favorites. What do you know, Warrior Grandma? What secrets? What secrets do you know?
Love Shack Sarah is behind in chat.
I know, I see that. I keep deciding whether or not I was going to say something, but Love Shack is about 2 hours behind. She must have
absolutely
She just started the stream. We love you, Love Shack, Shara. Sorry you're behind. You'd think she would notice that there's no one else in the stream talking about what she's talking about. You'd think she'd notice that. But nope.
I don't think this is his lawyer from. She's married but estranged from her husband. It says that it's not serious, but he's dating his lawyer. But I don't think that's the same lawyer from his trial.
So, well, I did.
Maybe.
That's before I realized you were mad at him because he hasn't written you back. I mean, he's dead to me now. So
Thank you.
I'm with
I
you.
mean,
Bro. I got
I
your
wish
back.
him a happy birthday. The happiest of birthdays,
And
may I
he
add.
stole my song. He even
And he-
stole my song, and I was willing to forgive that, but no more.
Right. You're out.
No more. Dead to me. Okay, it's not Camille.
Yeah, it's not Camille. That's so sad. That's who I wanted them to end up with.
I liked him with Camille. Yeah, I was like, okay, I could see that. I could see that. But
And that would have really put on yeah, that would have really just stuck it to Amber.
oh yeah, she wouldn't have liked that at all. All right, Warrior Grandma, remind me because I'm gonna forget.
Mm-hmm. We gotta go. I gotta fish tomorrow. They had chemistry. I agree.
I thought so too.
Tomorrow's
Wow,
a fishing day. It's gonna be cold, but they should be biting tomorrow.
all right, well, just be safe, okay? Stay in your boat.
I will.
Make me
I will.
nervous every time.
The
I go
water be
fishing.
cold. I do not want to get in the water when it's cold.
All right.
Amber would have shit the bed again.
Yeah, watch WandaVision, Randy. See, I bet you'll like it. I think you'll like
I
it.
will. I will
Really
watch it.
good. There's some sad parts. You know, I cried, definitely cried, but it's beautiful, and I love Wanda and Vision. I just love them
Thank
so
you,
much.
Teresa. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Okay, y'all, we're gonna go, and thank y'all so much for joining us and staying and listening to us just talk about nothing. And I love that y'all are chit chatting with each other in the chat. I love it. Y'all
Pray
have
for
a
me
great
tonight that I don't die from some pet cemetery thing, and that Asher grows a spine and she's able to take care of me. I'm counting on you, Asher.
Pug washing, I'd take you with me. I would. Y'all have a great night.